It's hard to remain on dry land for so long. Never quite seem to get my land rights back.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Genshin stream. Horns may be joining us today depending if he passed out. But we're going to be continuing, well technically I wanted to continue the chasm, but we got locked by a story quest, character quest. Yeah, I don't remember this guy's name, but the mission is the golden something. I don't even know what the hell this was. The golden soul. So yeah, we're gonna be doing this. It's Horns. Hey Horn. So I'm gonna be starting. I don't even know who this guy's name is. And the it's not Tourist, right? No, I highly doubt that his name's Tourist. The character quest that we're about to fall upon.
Arataki Ito.
Yeah, big guy with a big sword.
By the way, the screen is black.
Shoot. I am so glad you mentioned that. I normally check that. There we go.
Also, I was incorrect about the amount of stuff you have for pulls.
Huh?
You have plenty for 2 pulls. You are 285 away from 3 pulls.
Wait, how much is in a pool? Oh wait, holy shit! You got me some.
It's 1600 per pull.
You know, I didn't realize you got me 9 rainbow prismatic thingies.
Yeah, so if you could get 285.
Whoa, wait, what? Oh, that's that outfit. Okay. I want to see if I can buy any on top of that. I don't know if I could. No, I cannot. I mean, obviously I can buy them, but I. All right. Oh, cool. I think we could do it. We'll see.
125 to 285 to get it to next one. Actually, you know what you could start with?
What?
Before doing anything else, go to the events tab and test out the 2 5-star characters.
Oh, swap them. Okay. Like in the party, friends party, our party setup. Are you referring to?
Event. It's the thing that looks like a stopwatch.
Event.
3 down, 3 over in the grid of the
3 down,
menu.
3 over. All right. Oh, these. Okay. Oh.
Yeah, you can test them out, try it out, and
I didn't realize.
child and her, and you get 20 each. That'll be 80 less. You only need 205 more primo gems.
I'm gonna try them all out. I like doing this. I thought I checked to see if I had or if I had done this. I thought I did, but apparently I didn't. I have this character, I think. He's a monk? Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, I mean, kick, obviously. Oh, no, monks do that.
So he's a catalyst user, so that means he uses the magical book, but he uses punches instead of casting spells.
This guy's awesome. I like that. I'm pretty sure I own him.
I don't think you do.
I really thought I did. Maybe I don't, but well, I'm about to find out after this. La 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 la.
Let's dance.
This moment will be frozen in time. Confess!
I really like his playstyles. Just I don't know. I guess I do like kind of like monks in general, or fist people. Huh, interesting. Now now I need to see if I have him because I'm pretty sure I own him. I really thought I saw that character. Boom. I own him. Hell yeah. Wait. What the hell was that? Who the hell was at the end? Oh. That guy. Okay. That makes sense. Alright. Back to
It's hard to
training.
remain on dry land for so long.
Actually, I guess.
Never.
Gimme. Next, Toma. And I own all three of these characters that are in here.
Check this out.
I've been kind of working on some of your characters, so Fischl is now level 70.
Oh, wow. Damn.
Sucrose is almost level 80. And
Don't get too close.
Mona is level 70.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Hey.
Ooh, that was nice. Damn, that's awesome.
Sucrose is pretty much fully built.
Here's backup.
Oh, hell yeah. I feel like she was like the easiest to build, but I could be wrong. I know I did a decent amount with her, but like obviously you had to readjust her completely, but
I had to readjust her completely.
yeah.
Oh, so sorry. Don't get too close. I got you covered.
Damn. That poor guy. He's dead.
Oh,
That was a nice little combo. Da, 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 da. Ba, ba, ba. Isn't there another way of doing this? Other than going to that?
yeah, press tab and it's the 9 o'clock position.
9 o'clock
Or you
position?
just go up and it's the very first thing.
Wait, what? This thing? No, I'm just I'll figure it out later.
If you press and hold tab, it's if you it makes a circle around it, then it's the 9 o'clock position.
Okay. Check that out next time. I hit alt. I'm dumb. This is a new girl I got. Actually, I didn't know she had that long of a hair. I thought she had short hair, like up her neck.
That's fair.
Cute little hairstyle.
Freeze.
Let the show begin. Stars, shine for me.
What the hell?
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Eve, come on. We can do it.
We can do it.
Cole, mine's a command.
Cool it. This moment will be frozen.
Stars, shine for me. La, 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 la. Silva, get them! You're toast!
So sorry.
The night is cold. Don't be scared.
Are you gonna use your cube before you end the thing?
I used it. It brings down like a globe or something. It's interesting.
Weird.
It is weird. Alright, this thing. This thing is out. Such a child.
Tartar sauce.
He's freaking ridiculous.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
He just one shots everything. Oh, I forgot he does that. He uses a sword and a bow and arrow. Wait, how did I... What? Oh, I see, I see.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Part of his E. That's such an interesting attack. Or attack, like where you combine two different weapons for a character.
Brace yourself.
I like that a lot. And he has two different E's. Well, I guess theoretically he has two different everything. What a broken character. You don't have him, do you?
Of course I do. I just don't have him leveled.
Ah, okay. All right, let's see how Miko is. Yes. What the hell was that?
Come on out. Show
The
them.
hell? Is she?
Oh, you put down little statues, and as you auto attack, they also
Nothing lasts forever.
do damage.
Holy shit! I love that move. That's interesting.
Come on out. What a nuisance.
What is this?
Show them. Emerge. A sight to behold.
It just looked really cool.
Come on out.
Yeah.
Show them. Come on out.
Bye-bye. She's interesting. She's a little bit like Lisa, but not. Something. All right. Now
I
we
think
can.
you should go ahead and just pull, just in case, because I don't know when the banner actually ends.
That's fine. At least I can do two of them. All right, let's do this. Wait, what the hell is that? That's a weird. Is that a book?
Yeah, that's the book that for her. That's her weapon.
Oh, that's cool. All right, let's do this. Okay, what star did I get?
4-star.
Oh, I meant to say what 4-star I got. Ah, Helma. That's my second Helma then. Alright, everything else is fine. One more time.
It's painful how close it is to another.
Yes. Okay, I got the sacrificial bow. Don't know if that's good. Oh, I got him again. Let's see. Shio.
Nice.
That's my second version of him.
Wind Puncher.
Wind Puncher. I mean, he's a cool. It's a fun character. I like it.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of people that enjoy him.
All right, so wait, where is it? Oh, so 245. Let's do this. Out of curiosity, there's no. Well, no, I don't want to get wrapped up in that crap.
You know what?
A world quest that gives you primo gems really fast. That I haven't done, but
There's a couple of shrines in Inazuma that might be able to. Or not Inazuma, in Mondstadt, because there's a lot of things in Mondstadt you haven't done. You go to the map and look at the triangle or the squares that have blue dots in the middle of them. Some of them
these
just
things
give you 40.
the temple you're talking about.
Yeah, some of the temples.
Does it? Did you have to like warp?
Well,
Oh, there it is.
click on
Okay.
it, and it'll tell
This
you
is
what you
40.
can get from it.
The wolf 40. And I need. But does it keep giving you 40?
No, it's a one and done.
Oh, okay. I mean, I guess I could do
It'll
that.
also summon an Azuma as well.
All right. Oh wait, how many do I need to do? I need
Not an
to.
Azuma, 'cause, in leeway.
I need to do 6 of them.
No, 4. Or wait,
4 times. 40 times 6 is 240. No, I need 250. Oh, sure, I'll be 5 off. Can I do that fast enough?
yeah. So you do. I don't know.
How fast do these dungeons take? They take like 10 minutes, I'm assuming, right?
Probably.
Let's
I
just
don't know.
do it. Let's see what happens. I mean, I should be built to be able to, I assume, blow past this. Wait, level 20? Am I like, would I just destroy this?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, let's see how fast I go through this. Actually, if I open up a treasure chest in here, that gives me 5 automatically, right? Okay. Cool. What the hell's this? What the hell's this?
Okay, you gotta.
Isn't that? Oh, actually, no.
I was gonna say you could just use Zhongli's thing to make a thing, a pillar, and then fly over it.
Stabilize.
That's a fantastic idea. I don't have time for this shit. That is so cheap. I love it. What a great character. What the hell is this? Lightning?
Oh, you have to destroy the paths to make it work.
Oh, right, okay.
It is an area where having a bow is not a bad idea, or having a Zhongli.
Oh, I see.
I think if you use Zhongli, you can get up close enough to hitting them.
Right.
Make a pillar.
Wow.
And then use Zhongli and then press and hold his skill and it should explode them.
Oh, wow. That is, interestingly convenient. Oh, wait, I need, actually, wow. Open it. There we go. All right. Hey, you're all gonna die. I'm sorry.
These guys are level 20, they never stood a chance.
I feel really powerful right now. I'm like using my big powers. Wait. Oh, wait, is this what I think it is? I'm 90% sure I know what to do. Wait. Let's see if this works. Aha. Oh no. Oh no. Ah! God dang it. That was so dumb of me.
You missed.
I missed.
You just had to land on top of it. You didn't have. I think you just had to bump it.
Oh really? I think so? Is that simple? I thought you had
I don't
a.
know.
No! I feel like you have to shoot it with a bow.
Probably. But I'm pretty sure you're supposed to do this area with amber.
I can't. Oh, you can't swap, huh?
Go interact with the Door of Resurrection. Maybe you can.
Door of Resurrection. Okay. This thing? No. I assume it's like the teleport looking thing, right?
Yeah, okay, I guess it's not in this. I
Alright.
think if you just make sure that you're above each of the things and then just dive bomb it, that should be fine. You just gotta actually hit it.
Okay.
I know your depth perception is awful, so like you're not good at doing that, but
This is very tedious. Such an easy area, and I'm like getting screwed over by. No, fine. We'll kill him too. Oh my god, this is painful.
you missed.
You know, I'm getting her. She has a better weapon. If I miss, at least I'll hit it. Well, hopefully hit it. What? Did that seriously just go through it? I touched you, you stupid lying game. Alright, fine. I'll do this the hard way. Kill me. Why is this so painful? I wish it told me to bring a freaking bow person. Alright, let's do Zhongli again. Why is this happening? I'm like going right through this thing.
Yeah, you are going right through it. You might need to just switch.
Oh my god, I just could have made it. I'm so dumb. I just murdered it with a tower. Oh, yes, right. Alright, you're done. Up. Let's get out of here. Alright. I like how...
How many premiums did you get from the chest?
40. I think that's right. And I got 5 additional one on top of that.
Yeah, I was like, so how many do you have now?
I'll check. 1400. Like how I lost most of my health from falling constantly.
Because you actually got 45 from each.
Yeah. Alright, 25. Honestly, that wasn't really that hard of a dungeon. I should have flown through it, but I just had the improper characters for it to be a smooth ride, which is kind of funny. Oh wait, what's that?
You probably should heal your character.
Yeah, I saw
Use
that.
Chi-Chi a lot.
No, I just noticed that too.
No, just use Chi-Chi to attack people.
I like the music. Oh, right. I have to open up the door. Let's go. My life is sad.
Life goes on.
I don't know if you've been watching the re-release of your streams lately, but like, there's one time you literally were just running, used up all of your stamina, and then you're like, ah, why am I falling? I'm like, because you don't have any stamina.
That was a
Wait,
lot.
Stop before you go forward. Go back.
Yes.
Go back to that room.
Yes.
There's a chest you missed.
Oh wow. Good eye. Hello.
Use your Zhongli pillar. You can't climb.
Oh, you can.
climb
Oh.
domains.
Oh. I probably wouldn't have done that.
But you can use Zhongli pillars.
Yeah, the cheapest character in the game when it comes to pillars. He's great.
Also, can you open the other doors, or is it just those ones?
I assume it's just those ones because it is just. It shows like yeah. I can't open up the others.
You have to interact with the device in the middle of the room, not the doors themselves.
But wait, it won't just. Wouldn't it open up all of them? That. No, yeah, it doesn't.
Okay, it doesn't work. You choose one that opens that door. Okay, whatever.
Yay, murder time again.
I will have order.
Bye bye, all. That was a short dungeon. Anything else? Nope.
Look at all those primo gems you're getting.
I know. Mm-mm. I asked an easy. All right, next.
I'll find another one that just gives primo gems.
This one. No.
No.
This one. This one. I don't think this would, but. Oh no. Oh!
What's up?
Hey, Pebble. Thanks for the raid. How you doing today? Where is it? No, this one has to. How's your stream today, Pebble? I'm not seeing any. On this one. This has a lot of stuff. Oh, this must be like one of those like special ones that you usually go
That's
to.
the once a week boss battles.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Here we go. Good, good. What were we streaming today?
So you're kind of echoey. Did you use a voice filter or something?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Shouldn't it be echoey?
Okay, it's gone. Never mind.
Maybe I needed to go closer to the mic. I moved it like a milli-inch. Maybe it was like a weird angle thing. I want to actually test out so we get you sounding a little bit better, cleaner with the Discord. Steam Division 2 with friends. Oh, nice. Genshin dailies and some American truck sim.
This is order.
Heck yeah.
Stabilize.
Rise. Opening box of Adepti Drex.
You all die. Yeah, dead. No way you're still alive. Oh, that was it? Hell yeah, that was short. I like these short dungeons.
I was like, I don't know why you haven't done them yet.
Because I don't do anything in this game. I'm pathetic. I'll let you do everything. Very good. Alright, there's another one. Wait, this is a chasm.
No, that's the tip. That's like the.
Oh, I scared
little
myself.
tip or whatever.
Alright. Alright, 50. Okay, this one's actually going to be a little hard. A little. I'm basically farming some primo so I could do a 10 pull. And then I want to get through to the next character quest.
You should be almost there.
Yeah.
Like this.
You're right, I should be.
Oh, okay. So this is a. Oh, this is one of those puzzles. Okay.
Oh, wait, wrong one. I don't have any earth people. Is this an earth?
Hey, dude, it's Zhongli.
I'm stupid. I have earth people.
Solidify.
I should have done that in the middle. That was really dumb of me. Yeah, let's do it slow. Boom. Wait, what? What's going on? Wait, what? Oh, is this in a certain order?
Mm-hmm.
Aw, that didn't work. Oh my god.
This is going to be very. You might want to leave this and switch to Ning Wong for this one. So you have more controlled geo.
Alright. Oh, I just hit confirm. Yeah. You failed. You lose everything. Okay.
Unlucky.
Can I can swap in when I go in here, right?
Yeah.
Oops. I guess I'll swap him out. No, actually, he has pillars just in case. I'll swap you out. Who'd you say?
Ning Wong would probably be the best one.
Okay.
Let's make haste.
All right, let's do these again.
American Truck Sim. I don't have to play that game, but a lot of people seem to like it.
Yeah. Same.
You
Oh.
only have to use her like auto attacks or charged attacks. You don't have to use her abilities.
Yeah. No, I just screwed up on hitting the right thing. Okay, that's wrong.
Okay, so as you activate one, both of the ones to the side of it either activate or deactivate, whether they're on or not.
Oh, it's one of those things. I think that was a good move of me. All right. Can I hit this again? No, I can't. All right. Man, I want to deactivate this. I'm in like this loop. God, I suck at thinking sometimes. All right. Mer. Right. Shit.
You actually almost had it.
Yeah, I know. Huh. Like I'm going in a freaking circle.
Yeah, you do going in a circle instead of actually just doing the puzzle.
Well, I'm not thinking. I just am not thinking properly.
You just need to make it so that the 3 in a row are all in the same state of off.
Well, I got 4 in a row. It's not 3 in a row.
Well, what if you activate one of the ones next to the one that's on, which will turn the one off, but turn 2 on, and then, oh, 3 in a row are off. Oh, but you decided not to do that.
Yeah, I failed. Well, you used to tell me that after.
It's like, it's such a simple puzzle.
No, it's not.
It's so simple.
I'm dumb. Alright, I see. Yay, it's a miracle. It's a miracle!
It's a simple logic puzzle for babies.
Well, yeah, that's assuming that someone's logical like me, who's not logical at all. I use a different part of my brain. Oh wait, I need you. I need. Wait, where'd she go? No! Bye bye.
I will have order.
Where's the other one? I know there was another. Yeah.
Sacred name, fortune preserver. Go. Submit.
Just use Jean-Marie. His fully charged and will destroy the pillars. Oh, well, you got him off.
Yeah.
Yeah, how close are you now?
I'll find out. I mean, if I did my math, it should be still a little ways, but we'll see. Yeah, I thought we needed 2 more.
One more.
Where's another one? This one?
Yeah, bye, Temple. Thanks for stopping by.
Hey, thank you, Table. You have a good night. How's that stop?
You might need to go to Inazuma for the last one. I don't think you have any more in Leeway right now.
Yeah.
Because you don't have any others in Leeway unlocked.
Like worried that I don't have a lot of these unlocked. Damn it. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Here's one. It's just I haven't unlocked it. Let's see, there's probably another one right here that I haven't unlocked. Am I close to that one? No. Oh, maybe. I'll do this.
Just go to that one. That one should just be open for you to walk to and open.
Yeah.
Either of the 2 that are on those like 2 islands there should be fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Is this? I go this way.
You could click on it and then click navigate. That way you just have a line to it. Instead of walking the wrong way.
Marking the right way. I'm going around this mountain. Go, go, go. Ooh, a lightning god. Hey, what the hell? That's not a lightning god. A tree. Get out of my way. Oh god. No! It's trying to kill me!
Well, why are you trying to climb it?
I want the thing on the top.
Well, you haven't done the world quest yet.
Well, how do I know that was linked to a world quest? Yeah.
Everything like that is linked to a world quest.
The thing on the top?
Well, not the thing at the top, but the tree is.
Oh, I was referring to the thing on the top.
I know you want the thing at the top, but you have to do the tree thing first. Everything in the world that has something to do like that probably is connected to some kind of world quest.
They're just trying to trick you.
You can't trick me. You're not smart enough.
No. Alright, should be somewhere around here unless it's up there. Up there.
It's up.
La, 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 la. Da, 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 da.
Crumble.
No, don't do that. Is it up? Goes down. Wait, what the hell? Where?
It is both up and down.
I am
It is all around you.
the hell? I just guided me way over there.
That's the quest marker, not the.
Oh. That was throwing me way off. Okay, so it's in there. What the hell? How do you get in there?
Well, you probably have to do a thing to get in there.
Yeah.
Find a hole, blow up a hole or something.
Nope. Hmm. Get out the tree.
It's my lucky day.
Stop climbing the tree.
No.
Taste like quake.
Don't waste my time.
Leave me alone. Oh god. Wrong person.
Rise.
Get out of my way.
You
Suffocate.
have to switch back to Bennett.
Have a little taste.
I think that's the hole.
Going somewhere?
Yes, I'm trying to not fight you people. Leave me alone.
One strike will suffice.
Oh god. Didn't want to fight you guys.
I'm ready.
Holy shit, he did a lot of damage.
Order guide you.
Eyes on me. Huh? It's nothing.
Rise. Ready. This. This is order.
Damn wasp. Stop.
Another
Alright.
test subject. Freeze.
Life goes on.
Your life is mine. Don't waste my time.
Alright.
Huh. Where have you been hiding?
Alright. Let's switch characters back.
Gonna be epic.
What's the name of that shrine?
Castle. I'm gonna go higher up and see if maybe you could I could open it from above, I guess. There's a lightning thing out here. I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
Oh, you actually can't get to that one. You have to go to a different one.
All right.
Because
Well,
there's another world quest you gotta do to get to it.
hopefully I get to this one.
I think you can.
Interesting.
Pretty sure.
Well, worst comes to worst, I just waste my time going over here. Nothing big. All right, let's do this one. Let's see. Yeah, let's just go through the storm of death. You missed lightning.
I was gonna say, well, you haven't done the world quest for this area, so I mean, that makes sense.
You can't hear me. I don't know what you're talking about. Can you break this? Nope. Well, maybe, but. Alright. I am. Oh. Okay. What is. Is this it?
It is, but you have to complete some small task to get it to unlock.
Is it easy?
Maybe? I don't remember. I think you have to do like a... There's some puzzle you gotta do. But I think it's this puzzle?
Okay. So find mysterious combo. Okay. Oh, just T. Is it? Wait, what the hell? Aw.
Okay, but if you put it between that stone and a stone that's not activated, it gets charged.
Is this one you're talking about?
Is that one charged or not?
It doesn't look charged, but I could be wrong.
Does a beam come from it when you put the thing down?
No. Oh, now it does. Shit.
So that means that it is charged. So you gotta get to the point where one that's not charged is connected to the ones that are charged. If you go a little higher on the hill, I think you'll find another one.
Yeah, I found it. Well, I found another one.
No, a little higher on the hill was the one that's not charged. That one right there. So, not that close. You need to find a way to space it out so that it reaches from the not charged ones to this one.
Alright.
Hey look, that one's good. Now it needs the charge of two different ones, so you gotta put one more down.
Shit.
Nope, that's not gonna do it.
Yeah. There it goes. Okay, so that's the treasure chest.
Nice.
Oh,
I'm
interesting.
starting to
Oh, the
lose
treasure
count.
chest, okay.
Interesting,
So
though.
then you gotta go closer to it. Go back to the thing and see if you can find another puzzle, world puzzle.
Oh, you're talking about back to the stone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm reading this really fast. If I could.
You can't.
Oh my god. I thought I was stuck in an animation. I don't see anything about this.
facing the rock. You're not looking around. Hey, look, that's a puzzle. Wonder what this could be.
Get out of here!
All right. Lightning? I don't know. Got it. Yeah, that one is kind of lightning.
Well, I mean, it's kind of hard to light some lamps when it's raining.
Oh, the cover you. Would you like to see my wares? Hey, what do you mean wares?
Maybe you should follow that seal lead.
Oh, I'm following it.
I think it's trying to tell you something.
It's not. It's tricking me.
Maybe the order in which you need to light the things.
I feel like it's going in a circle.
It is going in a circle. Where did it's starting there?
Okay.
Maybe you should try lighting the lamps in the order that it's going to. I also think it's not going to let you do it because it's raining.
Will it ever stop raining?
If you do the world quest.
Oh, okay. So this area is also locked by
I
world.
think you don't understand like how much the world quest is required for exploration.
That's fair. I would have stopped doing that if I known it was world quest related.
Oh well, we tried. Well, I didn't know it was until we figured it out. So we figured out the puzzle, and now it's like, okay, but you got to do the world quest.
Are there any other ones that I haven't done? Maybe up here. I'm just double checking that other areas. Potentially. Oh wait, there's this one. I didn't do this. Hooray! Oh, it's just a joke. I see. We will.
Weather's not bad today.
Hey.
Like the Cajitas wares if you have coin, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah. All right, I'll be close after this.
You'll be 9 short if there are no chests in here.
Go, go, go! Huh. No chest in here. Already done.
There was the small chest, so you are 4 away?
I'm about to find out. 9 away. So I need 2 big, two chests in the world. You know what? There has to be chests in Azuma. I mean, I barely explored that place.
Actually, you know what? You don't even need to go to Nazuma. Go back.
Wait,
go
what happens if I inactivate
to
these?
Mondstadt.
Don't I activate? Don't you get 5?
just
Yeah.
just do that.
Simple.
It's elementary, too, Watson.
Weeb level 69. I don't want to be 69. Can I be 74?
What's one more point?
Yeah. So how are you doing, Weevil? I haven't.
It's not Weeble, it's Weeb level.
Oh. I see. One's behind me. No, this way behind me.
It's
Oh, there you are.
amazing how much me moving around and on my desk is so much louder than my voice.
Alright. We have enough.
Alright, one last 10 pull.
Alright, let's
I
do
think we'll
this.
start the story.
Go, Miku. Miku. No. Unfortunately, no.
No.
It's fine. Hey, a third version now. All right. My monk power has gone up even further. Right here.
How come you can hear that, but you can barely hear me talking?
Yeah, like I said, we need to fix that in general.
Well, but like, you can hear me do this.
Was there something we could help with?
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
But
I'm
you can
afraid
hear
that I
one
have
as loud
another
as you hear
task
my
that
voice. What
requires
the
your
hell?
assistance.
Good old
The
Discord.
Adventurers Guild has recently received a commission directly from the Tenryou Commission. The assignment is both urgent and dangerous.
Urgent
After
and dangerous.
assessing the assignment, the guild has concluded that seasoned adventurers are required. Naturally, you came to mind.
Ooh.
Just another day on the job for us.
Dangerous, you say? I'm like
Allow
excited.
me to explain. The Tenryou Commission recently
Naturally.
issued an arrest warrant for a young
I like that
Oni
laugh
by
that
the name
time
of
undead.
Arataki Ito.
An Oni? You mean those big, tough-looking guys with horns on their heads?
Nope.
That's correct. This
Yeah.
particular Oni is quite vocal and audacious, so he already has quite the reputation
You know
in
who
the
has the
streets.
third most
That
talked
said,
voice?
He has never been caught up in
I
major
just
trouble
realized.
of any kind.
What?
So it came as a
Catherine.
surprise to learn that
Yeah,
he has
Catherine talks
recently
a
been
lot.
accused of stealing things, and sometimes even whisking away the people themselves.
Like,
But
you're
it
gonna play this
doesn't end
character
there.
that's at the end.
When the Tenryou Commission
Or what?
dispatched a
She's not
Doshin to
technically.
apprehend
It's not
him,
an, what
he
is it?
assaulted the Doshin before
Whatever the
making
hell
a
she is.
getaway with his accomplices.
An adventure guild holder or whatever.
So let Paimon guess. It's up to
And
us
she's
to
like,
bring this Oni
okay,
in.
I won't play that much. And then
No
she's like in every
problemo. This
every
does
scene
sound like
almost.
a job for the Traveler. She'll be back with that Oni in no time.
I have complete confidence you will succeed. However, please exercise caution. This Oni also happens to hold a vision and is the leader of an organization
He has a gang,
known as
but
the
I have
Arataki Gang.
Paimon. Yeah. I feel like I'll die if I said that, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
On second thought, Paimon will leave the fighting to you.
No, I'm gonna let you fight this time.
Paimon wants to be as in a gang fight.
You
We
deserve
are
it.
still investigating Arataki Ito's potential motives behind these incidents, as well as his current whereabouts. But please ask around in the streets as well. There will likely be others more familiar
Gangs,
with Ito's
streets.
circumstances than I am.
They're just
who
throwing
can
out all
provide you
those
with useful
plurals.
information. Thank you. I will await your return. Ad Astra Avisask.
I always think she's saying like sauce, like Abba sauce. Like, you want some sauce?
Well, let's start asking around on the streets. Hopefully we'll learn a little more.
Be quiet, Paimon.
Arataki Ito? Yeah, I've heard of the guy. Word is he did something monumentally stupid, then ran off before they could catch him.
Oh,
And to be completely honest, I was a little surprised when I first heard it. Okay,
I'm pretty
well,
sure Ad Astra
I mean, not
Abyssosque
that
is Latin
surprised.
for from the stars
You
to
mean you
the
already
abyss.
had a bad
that actually is
reputation?
really cool if that's true.
No, not exactly. He's just very
Wait,
overbearing.
why
in
did you cough?
everything he does.
Are you sick, dude?
Big and brash
Should I be
and
around you? Should I have a
always
mask?
making ruckus. So,
No, he
on
just
the
tried
one
saying his
hand,
name.
he's a larger-than-life kind of guy. But on the other hand,
Oh, something I
he's
would have done.
emotionally
Okay.
volatile.
Furuya
When he's in a good
Noboru.
mood, he's as high as a kite. But when he gets upset, he gets completely enraged. I don't personally see him as a bad guy, but I guess I wouldn't put it past him to get all riled up and lose control.
Does he have a stable job of any kind?
You know, I'm afraid that I'm not too sure myself. I keep a pretty good eye on what's happening in the city.
I'm pretty sure
and
you're
as
sick,
far as
dude.
I can tell, he just idles the days away.
Get a
When
mask,
someone
dude.
asks for it,
Yeah,
he's
just
willing
rude.
to lend
Just-
a
Year of
helping
our
hand,
Lord
but other
2022,
than
you
that,
should have a mask.
he's just
I
out
just
making
kick
a
him in the
scene with
river
kids
behind
on the
him.
street or his gang.
Get away from me.
If I had to guess, his lack of income finally drove him to do something more drastic to make ends meet.
Is it just Paimon, or is this Ito fellow starting to sound pretty weird?
Sounds just as
I'm
weird as you,
afraid that I
Paimon.
don't have much else to tell you. He tends to spend his time with people a little more lively than myself.
Hmm.
Perhaps you could try asking around some more.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
Walking in the streets. Hopefully I won't get beat up. These streets. Oh, wait, I've been here before.
Test.
Test.
Arataki Ito? Oh yeah. I heard
Okay,
about
so it
that
sounds
whole
exactly
thing.
the same.
I'm sure it must
Oh,
have
were you
been a
trying to test out
mix-up on
something
the
on your end?
10-year
I mean,
commission's end.
fix something on your
He
end.
could never do
Yeah, and
anything
it
so
didn't change
dastardly.
jack shit.
So I have you go through Discord and I do like some weird thing that I audit, and then that goes through Streamlabs, and I have you
Perhaps you
through my,
misunderstand me. When I said he could
Go
never do
XLR,
anything
and I'm pretty sure
dastardly, I meant
the connection between the
he
go.
literally
When
doesn't
my
have
chair
what it takes.
squeaks or when my desk squeaks, my mic picks it up and I can hear it like
Not
normal.
Verna.
But when it comes to my voice,
Maybe
I
a
sound
story
really
will
quiet.
explain it better. So
And I
he
think
used
that
to
has
spend a
something to do
lot of
with my
time
mic,
playing
not
rock,
with
paper,
your
scissors,
stuff.
and hide and seek
It's
with the
possible, but
kids
you
on the
sound
streets.
really good in my end.
Kids being kids
But, like,
aren't
when
exactly the
I
most
hear you through my
difficult to
headphones,
outsmart.
You sound
I'm
good.
sure you can see what I'm
So I
getting
think
at
it's
here.
something to
He
do with
used
my
to lose
setup,
all the
and it
time,
like compresses you
sometimes
when it shouldn't be.
And then doesn't compress me when
right?
we'd rather.
No, not
Yeah,
at all.
exactly.
But
We'll
when
have to
I
test it
finally
off,
saw him
off
win, he
stream
started
so I could.
jumping around and
I've been
yelling,
worried about that with like other guests, you know, like
How does this
and
sound?
so on. Then he took the kid's candy as his
because
prize
Chroma
and
was
ate it
pretty
right
low
there
too. I
in
think
front of
if I
him.
was correct.
Ugh,
Test.
that's just plain wrong.
How does
He
this sound?
did take it way too
I
far
can't
that
tell.
time.
Remember, my
The
headphones.
poor
You sound
kid started
perfect.
crying, so I stepped in
Well,
and
okay,
gave
but
Ito
now-
a scolding.
With my
He was pretty quick to admit that he was fully in the wrong, and it wasn't long before the kid had stopped crying and was laughing and playing again as if nothing had ever happened. In
Ah,
fact, the children quite like playing with him because he's always serious about the stakes and never throws a game on purpose. So, I suppose what I'm trying to say is a guy who can't even beat kids at a children's game really gonna be capable of these kinds of diabolical deeds?
yeah, actually, that makes a lot of sense.
Huh. He
Okay,
doesn't sound
good.
like a
I've
bad guy
turned
at all.
on the
In fact,
Discord
he
noise
kinda
suppression,
sounds
and
like a
it
man
sounds
of
like my chair
integrity.
squeaks and my
Yes, my
desk
thoughts
are
exactly.
not picking up on my mic
Still,
now.
I'm not
the
hearing him
10-year
either,
commission's
actually.
Evidence against him is supposed to be irrefutable.
Do you sound better on the stream?
So, I'm not trying to condone his actions
Sounds
or
a
anything.
little bit better, but
If he
it's
really has messed
Okay.
up big time,
it was more
then he
just
should
hoping
face the
that my
consequences
random
just like anyone
noises
else.
don't get picked up.
Yeah, it's like hypersensitive, so like it's, you could hear everything that you do, which I remember having to mess around. Now, obviously, I have the Go Out XLR helped tremendously with that, you know. So I just need to tweak the mic.
So what have you learned about Arataki Ito?
Arataki Ito.
Arataki
Of course
Ito.
I know him. We've been trying to apprehend him recently. We know he's already left Inazuma City, but with no clues to follow, we have no choice but to commission others for help, including the Adventurers Guild.
Hmm.
Captain says that Arataki Ito hasn't done anything
Oh, what's this?
seriously bad before, so it seems pretty strange.
What the hell's that?
Paimon's curious.
Clears the chat
Is there
for
any
oh.
evidence of all the stuff he's accused of?
I'm
Yes,
testing
of
out
course.
some settings.
Otherwise, we'd never have
All
put so
right.
many people on the case. For starters, most thieves will try to devise a way to conceal their
Oh,
identity.
that's right. Since you're a
But for
moderator, you
Oni,
don't have to worry about the
horns are a
30-second
dead
delay, right?
giveaway. I mean, the whole city could have recognized it was him.
Not just that. I'm
At first, he was just one of our
Setting up
suspects,
the
but when we
shield
went to
mode.
investigate, he personally confessed to everything and started trying to provoke the officers. What's
So shield
most
mode is a new
frustrating is
feature
that he
for
then
mods.
managed to escape
If
along with his
there's-
entire
like,
gang.
you know how you can
He
set
must have been
followers
planning the
only
whole
mode,
thing right
emote
from the
only mode,
start.
But like it takes some settings and clicking to do.
Yeah.
Shield mode is you can automatically have certain settings.
Of
where it'll
course he did.
immediately clear
Whether
chat,
material
it
or
will,
psychological, there is plenty of
set
evidence
it
either way.
so that
He's never had a
it's like
mora
you
to
can
his
have it
name
be
his entire
followers-only
life,
mode or
and he's never
emote-only
kept
mode.
down a real
I set
job.
I
Word
set
is that he
certain
also
settings.
takes care of someone in his
I click
gang,
that button,
and that the
and it-
burden of it takes quite the toll on him.
It
After
basically can
scrounging
help
for a
against
living all
things like
these years,
hate
maybe he
raids and
thought that
stuff,
being the bad guy would be
or
an easier
bot
ride.
spams or whatever.
As for his
That's really
psychological
interesting.
motives,
That's really cool.
it's a bit embarrassing to talk
Yeah,
about,
I
but
had to set it
we
up on Chroma's stream. I
confiscated
let her
his
go over
vision
the
during the
settings to see
Vision
if she
Hunt
agreed with them.
Decree.
I
Mhm.
feel like you know that I know how to
Yeah.
have decent settings.
Yeah, I trust you.
At the
So
time,
I set
Arataki
pretty much the same
Ito
settings
put
I
up
put on
quite a
Chroma's that I
fight.
put on yours.
It took a huge amount of
And I
manpower and
accidentally activated
resources,
shield
and
mode
in
for a
the end,
second.
we had to enlist the help of Kujo Sara to finally secure his vision.
So like, oh, what's
The
this
Vision
checkmark?
Hunt
Does
was
this
a
mean it turns the
mistake,
button on? Sure.
But we
And
never
it's like, no, it
expected
just
that he would go
activates
to
it. I'm
such
like, oh,
extreme
oops.
lengths to take revenge on us.
It's fair. It's just testing it out.
Unstable. Just like people have been saying.
Yeah, so if you have the stream open, I think you as a moderator, since
If the
you're
two of you are
moderator,
able to
Mhm.
capture
you'll see
Arataki
that
Ito,
there's the chat
please
button,
bring
there's
him
the settings
straight
button,
here.
there's the mod
We'll
view
handle
button,
him
and
from
then there's
there.
the shield button, and the shield
Thanks for all
mode.
the
The button
info.
turns on shield mode. I also use shield mode for potential spoilers. If somebody says a spoiler, I can push the button immediately.
Oh, that's interesting. That's really cool. Wait, where am I going? V.
Paimon remembers that there's a detective
Oh,
agency here in Inazuma.
my
Maybe we can try
gosh.
asking there.
Why am I not surprised?
Wait, what? What?
It's a world quest.
Mooney.
The Omni Ubiquity Net.
This one? Okay. Oh my god, now they're blocking my... Get me out of there! Like, no, you can't do this quest. I love it. I'm coming, new person. I'm coming. It's you. The designer? Didn't I just talk to her?
Welcome to Bonton Saga Detective.
Get out of my way! Now, do this really fast. Oh my god! Hey, person. A new net.
It is funny how this does fit better for this kind of world.
Oh, what does?
So think in Skyrim or in Witcher, where you can accept like a gajillion side quests from the same character, so all these different things all happen at the same time,
Oh, yeah.
and it's kind of an immersion rigging. But here, like, oh, this character's doing this quest, you have to do that before you can finish the other.
Yeah, I mean, it does make sense, like, in reality.
It makes it feel like... Oh my gosh, so now you have to go talk to Senko for the Oni quest. So basically you go back to the quest you were working on before. You talked with her to clear her of the Omni Ubiquity Net
Yeah.
thing. And she's now moved on to the next quest.
Uh-huh. I see. I don't know why I was thinking that was the Omni still was locked. Traveler's like, I cannot believe this. Making me run all over the place. I'm sorry.
Hello, we'd like to ask
Oh
some
fuck!
questions
I
about
can't believe you've
Arataki
done
Ito.
this.
Oh, him again. Sure. I have answers. We've already done some investigating for the Tenryo Commission. But first, do you have enough Moro to cover the fee?
I like
I've
how
heard all about your travels.
she wasn't talking and now
After
she
everything
talks.
you've been through, I'm
Like,
sure you
voice
understand
dialogue.
the way
That's-
these sorts of
that's
things
funny.
work.
Well,
How
remember,
much more are
this
we
is part
talking
of the
about here?
character quest, and
A
character
one-off
quests are
payment of
voiced.
397,000
Oh, well, yes.
Moro upfront.
World quests
Plus
are
a further
not.
5% of your Adventures Guild remuneration as my commission, if Arataki Ito is successfully caught and brought to
Jesus.
justice.
Whoa, that's crazy expensive.
Yeah, it's really
How did you
expensive.
even come up with the price that high?
I'll sell you, Paimon.
Hold on. I wasn't finished.
No.
It just so happens the initial fee has already been paid in full by the Tenryo Commission. All you'll need to pay is the small commission fee.
What's that?
And, as
Like
for that amount,
397,000
I'll settle
more
things
is
with the
not even
Adventures
that
Guild
much.
once we have Ito.
You
So,
have 7
from the
million
way I
more
see
right
it,
now.
you guys
Hey,
are getting
I'm
a
a
pretty
penny
nice
pitcher.
deal. Now then, to give you the full picture in this case, we must first recount a well-known Inazuman fairy tale.
Ooh, fairy tales. I like those. They're all made up.
A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time,
This
there
one.
lived a crimson Oni and a blue Oni. They were the best of friends.
Crimson and blue.
The crimson Oni looked fierce, but was gentle like the humans.
Wait,
The blue Oni looked human.
that's a
but was
girl.
inclusive,
That's a
like the
girl.
Oni.
Is it a girl?
Yes.
The crimson Oni wished to befriend the humans, but they were scared and threw
You
beans
sure?
at him whenever he came near.
Yes. Aw. Oh, poor Oni.
So the blue Oni said to the crimson Oni,
Akka, I'll cause trouble in the village. You come and stop me.
That sounds like a guy, though.
Accept you.
Yeah, because it's
As
a guy.
planned, the
No.
crimson Oni chased the blue Oni away. The crimson Oni's deeds spread throughout the land,
Huh.
and people finally accepted him.
Aw.
But when the crimson Oni went to tell the blue Oni the good news, he was gone and left only a letter behind.
Aw.
I went traveling. Don't come find me or they'll treat you as a naughty little Oni.
That's a good friend.
Don't worry about me. No matter where I go, we'll always be friends.
Ah, so this event or this story is about him trying to find his friend, probably.
What about the little blue Oni? Whatever happened to him?
He's been
Not
banished.
exactly that.
I suppose the blue
Hey,
Oni
I want to
simply
believe this in my
disappeared,
head. This
never
is
to
now
be seen
canon in
again.
my head.
Only the crimson Oni remain now.
If I find a blue person, I'm just gonna pretend that's his friend.
The blue Oni was just an innocent little kid.
Paimon, you could be his new friend.
So
Then
that
I'll-
story is like several thousand years old.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Well, I thought the red Oni, the crimson Oni, is the guy we're about to meet.
Well,
Of course
yeah,
it
the guy
does.
we're meeting is a
Otherwise, I
Crimson
wouldn't
Oni.
go through all the
He
trouble
is
of telling
a
it.
Crimson Oni, not
One
the
interpretation
Crimson Oni.
is that the
Oh,
story
that's what
is
you think.
actually
He's my
broadly
Crimson
based on
Oni.
historical events, and that Arataki Ito
Yeah, you
is,
don't own him.
in fact,
Yeah.
a descendant of the
I
Crimson
don't own him
Oni.
either because I didn't want him.
What I'm trying to tell you
I
is
had
that
that
the
melt.
Oni have sacrificed
The next
a lot
five
in
banner,
the past
like
in
the two
order to
banner
finally
characters, I'm like, I
integrate
really don't want
themselves into
either of
human
them.
society.
And there's a chance I
But
may
there
get
are
them.
still some
But I want the
volatile
side ones, like, of
personality
course.
traits in the
and
Oni
then I looked at
bloodline.
Scaramouche, I'm like,
Every
oh, that
generation of
actually kinda
Oni
looks
inherits these
cool.
traits. So
So I
while
guess I'm gonna
Arataki
pull
Ito
through
has never been
Scaramouche.
known to commit a wrongful
I
act
like
in
the 4
past,
stars in the
can
next
we
banner
ever
list.
completely rule out
I could
the
get that like
possibility
cute
of him
little
one day
blue-haired
allowing this
girl. I
side
think
of
she's
him
blue.
to
No,
take
or she's
over?
white-haired.
But
Whatever. She has a skirt. Like a really cool design skirt. Or maybe it's a dress.
Yeah.
That's a very old story.
And then 2 other
Nobody
ones were pretty
knows
good
how
too.
long it's been since
but
the Blue
I wouldn't
Oni
mind having.
disappeared. We
I
can
have
only
enough for a
assume
10-pole
that they have
setup.
long since died out, in which case, it would be quite a stretch to say it still counts as a betrayal at this point.
But we'll see.
Besides,
Or 10
the
10
suspect
poles,
has
I should
already
say.
confessed.
That comes out
What is there
tomorrow,
left to
right?
discuss?
According to my
Somewhere
investigation,
around there.
he was headed southwest.
Or maybe
I
2
would bet
days
he's
from now, who
already
knows?
made it
Yeah.
to Yoshiori Island by now.
I wish
The
it was
Tenryou
tomorrow, 'cause
Commission
that
is
means I could do
unable
it
to enter
during my day
territory
off,
controlled
but-
by Sangonomiya troops. No doubt that's the reason Arataki Ito chose to flee in that direction.
I understand. I had no clue what you're saying because I was talking to Horn. But okay.
Don't mention it. I'm just doing my duty.
It's like I was doing my duty. I was just talking for no reason.
If Arataki Ito has given into his bad side, won't that mean he's extra mean and violent now?
If he is, I'll let you be my
I
bodyguard.
could only assume so. Judging from his
So
previous
basically,
bouts,
Onis have
he is a
habit
skilled
of
fighter
if they
with a
get
lot of
mean,
brute strength.
mad, they get extra mean.
Whether or
and
not
angry.
you'll be able
I
to
mean, that makes
handle
sense.
him,
They're like
that I do not know.
demons of some sort, you know.
What's up with people throwing
So-
beans at Oni?
And
What use is
he
that?
was taking place
Ah,
near
yes.
now
Now that you mention it,
Kokomi's
I
troops
seem to
area.
recall that
Kokomi?
Arataki
Oh my
Ito
god, he's
is
about to attack
allergic to
Kokomi?
beans.
He's
No,
dead.
he's just in the
In
area,
fact,
and
all
no
Oni
one
will
from
avoid
the
beans,
Inazuma City
but
can get close.
especially Ito.
I'm throwing them in the
I
river.
heard that just
Or the
touching a
ocean.
bean is enough to incapacitate him.
Is
If you
it?
could weaken him
Try.
a bit by triggering his allergies, perhaps you'd have better luck subduing him.
Great!
I've
Knowing
ever
our
been in.
target's weakness will make things a whole lot easier.
It just so happens that I have a bag of beans right here. I was planning to use
Bag of
them to make
beans.
some porridge, but I think you will find a better use for them.
Mhm.
Of course, I will charge the Adventurers Guild a fair and reasonable rate for the beans.
I feel like
Sneaky. But also, thanks.
some people are like, I'm gonna go charge,
Head to
you know,
Yoshiori
this
Island
place,
and
like
start looking
obviously
for
the
intel.
Adventurers Guild, and it's like insurance. Like they're gonna be like, you know, we're gonna get as much as we possibly can out of these people because they make a lot of money. I get this vibe at least. I don't know if it's true, and it's pretty rude.
Please speak to President Sung.
Yeah, this is gonna be a very frustrating quest because you haven't done the world quest, so you're gonna get hit with a lot of lightning. And you also haven't unlocked a lot of the teleport waypoints around there, so...
No, yeah,
When stuck on a deserted island,
I really need to
rain
make
is
that
a
up.
trusted source of drinking water. No need for a nail, though.
goal. Hey, look at that samurai sword. Like, I don't want to really make that a, you know, I want to go to Sumer, but I probably should at least like spend a day on world questing. Ow! As frustrating as that may be. Couldn't you like theoretically walk around with me on world questing?
Yeah, probably.
I'm not sure if I like capped you or something like that, but I feel like it shouldn't.
According to Detective Sango, Ito should be somewhere around
Maybe-
here. Catherine
Maybe we
mentioned
could
he
do
has a
that
vision.
next
Why
stream. I
not
don't
see if we
know.
can track him down using elemental sight?
We'll see how much of a pain in the ass this is.
You have to press the middle mouse button.
Oh, this thing. Okay.
Let's see what it means.
Elemental sight.
I was kind of ignoring what Paimon said.
There's a
Yeah, it
camp
doesn't help.
here, but nothing stands out as
Okay.
particularly
Half the
noteworthy.
time, stuff that comes out of her mouth is lies.
Let's keep moving forward.
No, that's Azula. Azula always lies.
Ow.
Haven't won yet.
Why do they never miss?
What the hell? Ah! What the freaking hell's going on? I'll murder you.
Why do they never miss?
Oh, this guy's
Stabilize.
brutal.
Order guide you.
Stop that.
Crumble.
All right, there goes that guy. The hell did that do? Am I missing something? what's this do? Huh. Alright. Oh, I have this little thing on me. Oh. I see. Let me figure out where that goes. Oh, wait, isn't there like a... There's a barrier.
Why do they never miss? Didn't see that coming.
Oh. I see. Maybe. But where's the thing?
Wheel of life.
Make it that thing up there, quick. Huh. All right.
Wait, could that be him? Is that Arataki Ito? He doesn't seem to be looking this way. Perfect. Let's try the beans Detective Sango gave us.
I'm gonna throw beans
It'll
at
save
him.
a lot of hassle if we can avoid a fight.
You don't remember in the story that the Onis are allergic to beans?
Oh, well, yeah, no, I remember hearing that, but still, I don't believe it.
Hold E to throw
Who's
beans.
sneaking around over there? Come on, show yourself.
Do it. Hold E and throw beans.
I am holding BE. Oh, maybe because he spotted me.
Wait, could that be? It doesn't seem to. It'll save a lot of.
Okay, you don't want to get caught. Just throw beans and stay hidden. Hit him with a bean.
Trying. Oh my god. Eh. I am so gonna get hit by him.
Or by lightning.
You can't see me. I'm hiding behind a rock.
Beans.
Aw, I made him cry.
Are you okay? What should we do? Paimon didn't think he'd react this badly.
Actually, doesn't either.
Don't be alarmed. It's just my my allergies acting up. I've got it under control.
Okay.
It's all right. I got this. I just gotta tough it out. I can take it. I can take it.
I would have never in a million years thought this guy's personality would be like
I gotta
this.
catch my breath here. Whatever it is you want.
He's pathetic.
I need a moment.
Yes, accurate.
This like picture on the profile or whatever makes him look like a badass.
So he is a lot of the time, but he's also a wimp a lot of the time.
That's better.
I guess that goes
That shit took
to
a
if
lot out
he
of me,
gets really
though.
mad, he becomes a badass, and when he's not, he's
Hey,
this.
why'd you have to be so mean, huh? Surprise attacking me like that.
Oh my god, look at her face. She's so pissed off at him. With the fugitive.
Oh, I get it. So you're here
You
to
can
bring
never
me
be
in.
that confident
How in the
daily
world
with a
did you find me
fugitive.
all the way out here? Well, whatever. If you think I'm going back with you, you can forget it. I'd
You
walk
smell
away
pretty
if I
bad.
were you. I pack a mean punch, you know. I don't want to hurt any regular folks.
God,
like
I love
you.
that face of the traveler.
Considering all the beans.
Straight up want to smack him.
Both of them not taking any shit.
Yep,
I
that's
know.
right. Me, all by myself. Nobody else. As boss of the Arataki gang, I gotta nab a little food and drink when we're running low. That's only natural, right?
Yeah, but nabbing people? That's taking it a
I should do like the voice of the this character.
Not when they're
Arataki.
Good Mora
He's a good
again.
voice.
That's pretty great.
Easy
Yeah.
pickings. And the extra Mora means I can,
It's
give some
like,
to my
it's really crazy how
gang
good
to
the English
spend
voice
on
acting is.
themselves.
People always are like, no, use Japanese or Chinese or bust, and I'm like, they're good though.
Actually, if they're gonna use the original, well, I guess. Wait, do they have Japanese as well as Chinese?
Yeah.
Ah, like if someone's like, we should do Japanese, I'm like, if you want the original translation, do Chinese, not Japanese, because
Exactly.
and if not, then do English.
Yeah, no, that's why the that one cutscene
Hey,
with
what's with all the questions? Like I said, I'm not going back with you, so
Yunjin,
stop
I
wasting
think it was
everybody's
her name.
time.
The girl with the
Wait,
flags that was
mister.
doing the opera.
We've accepted a
Yeah.
commission to bring you
That's
back.
why they left it in Chinese.
What did you
because
say,
like,
little
it was a
one?
Chinese
Go on.
opera.
Say it to my face.
God, that was so much better for it.
Say it to my face.
Oh, look at that face. He's so mad.
Look at this. She just. Can I smack Paimon? Just a backbone. That face.
Looks like you
Such a
aren't
good
gonna let
face.
this drop. In that case, we.
Man, if we weren't in the way of our avatars, that would have been a
run
great
now.
screenshot moment.
Careful, or
It
you'll
really
fall.
is. I want some of those pictures. I mean, I could technically get those pictures somehow, but I want a
You said
picture
we
in the
were gonna
game.
have a beetle fight today.
A beetle
Come
fight?
on, you promised.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, you promised.
That's right. Still going ahead. But you see, I've been out here for ages, and I still can't find a beetle that I like. So, just give Uncle Ito a little more time.
You
okay?
just freaking lied to that kid.
Who are they? Are they your friends?
Nope.
Yeah, that's right.
He lied
I
again.
told them not to come, but what can I say? They were just too worried about me. It's because of a little thing called
Yeah, there's kind of a lot of
prestige.
lightning.
Yeah, because
and
of
you're
all
kind of an
the
idiot.
prestige Uncle
I
Ito has.
was thinking that. Just waiting for a lightning to hit him.
What are you talking about?
Come on, just play along. Leave the kid out of this.
Uncle Ito, you don't look so good. You look like you're about to fall over.
That's because Uncle Ito bumped his noggin on a tree branch while looking for a beetle. Uh-oh. It's all good, though. These horns are rock solid.
Oh my god.
Okay, if you say so. Granny and I will keep heading back now. Don't be too long.
Yep, I'll be right there. Hope you're ready to lose today.
Who were those people?
The old lady was Granny Oni. She's the one who took me in and raised
Granny
me.
Oni.
And the kid's name is Daisuke. I took him in just a while back. They're both like family to me.
Okay,
They
they're actually
escaped with me
family.
out this way, along with my boys from the Arataki gang. If I didn't bring them with me, the Tenryou Commission would be knocking on their doors for sure.
Yeah, I had no idea you're so caring.
Right. But if you care about them so much, then you shouldn't have done all that stuff that made them worry about you in the first place.
Yeah, what Paimon said.
Listen, how about we make a deal? You two let me go wrap things up with Daisuke, and once we're done battling beetles, the two of us will settle things with a duel. If you
Sure?
win, I'll come quietly. You can take me back to Inazuma City, and you won't hear a peep out of me. Why? Because I'm an Oni of my word. I'll just tell little Daisuke that my friends and I need to step outside for a moment. That way you won't worry. Cool?
Yeah, cool.
What should we do? There is the kid to consider.
See, it is funny that, they're talking about this danger and, you should, like, not lie to the kid and all this other stuff. And there's lightning, like, hitting everything. Like, lightning could hit me, could hit Paimon, could hit this devil guy. Or could hit the little kid and the old woman. It's dangerous out here.
Oh, it's on!
He's not
I
a
like
devil,
your
he's an
style.
Oni,
All right, but
baloney.
first things first. I need to find an Oni Kabuto to
Phony
battle
Oni
with.
baloney.
I've been looking here for ages and haven't found myself a winner yet, so it's time to try somewhere else. Come with me. Saves you worrying that I might skedaddle.
I do like this guy's personality a lot. He's very, It's not what I was expecting, but very lighthearted in a lot of ways. It's like a fun quest.
By the way, Hyman's curious. What kind of game is beetle fighting?
You guys have seen Oni Kabuto out in the wild, right?
Nope.
Even though they might look menacing on the outside, they're big softies on the inside. Most of the time, they're just sitting there doing nothing. And let me tell ya, once the Oni Kabuto start fighting, they won't let anything get in their way.
Oh, okay.
The grand game of beetle fighting is a match where your beetle tries to flip the other beetle onto its back.
Yep, they went. I was good.
Hey, it's not just some kid's
sorry,
game,
what?
okay? There's way more to it than that.
Really cruel.
I have taken part in more beetle fights than you would
I was
believe.
wrong about that.
Oh.
At least 800. I may have
During
even
the
crossed the
Game
1,000 mark by
Awards,
this
Valve
point.
will be giving
Anyway,
away
after a while, you can tell a
Steam
beetle's
Deck
fighting
every
potential
minute.
just by looking at its
Wait.
shape, size,
Wait,
and the
what?
patterns on its body.
Yeah, the Valve portable PC
Yeah.
console, the Steam Deck. They're gonna be giving away one every minute during the Game Awards.
Wouldn't that be like a billion? Like,
Well, the Game Awards should only be like 2 to 3 hours, but like, yeah, they're gonna be giving
yeah,
away
like over
100
4.
to 200 units.
Yeah, 60, 120, 180, or 240, depending on how long it goes. I want to participate. I deserve it. Actually, I don't.
How
But
do?
that's really interesting, though. That's crazy.
The company will be giving out a free handheld PC to a single person every minute for the entire run of the Game Awards. Never in history someone won the awards to run long until now. To have a chance, you'll need to first register for the drawing, which you can do now, then watch the Game Awards via Valve's
Wait.
Steam.tv website.
It's not the thing that you made me do, was it?
No.
Okay. Yeah, Horn made me. Well, it didn't make me, but allowed me to participate in voting for the top games. And you answered what? There had to have been like 30
You
categories.
also need to have bought something on Steam in the last 12 months, and your account must be in good standing.
12 months. Wait, you said
You bought
Steam?
Elden Ring. You bought Elden Ring.
No, I bought other games. I don't even know why I did. I was thinking of like actual product, but yeah, of course, games too. No, I've at least bought like 20 games. I mean, you can buy like cheap freaking games. They're like $3. Well, that's cool.
It's at 5 p.m. PST on December 8th. What day is that?
December 8th.
Is that Thursday? That is Thursday.
Is it really? This Thursday? No, next Thursday. No, this Thursday.
That's this Thursday.
That's the award ceremony?
At 5 p.m. PST, which I think that's 8 o'clock?
You said 5 p.m.? I mean, 8 p.m.? Wait, sorry. What was the p.m.? For...
5 p.m. PST.
Oh, yeah, that's
That'll be,
specific.
yeah, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
It starts at 8 o'clock EST.
No, we'll definitely have to look into that. I mean, I kind of wanted to watch it anyways. Well,
No, that's going to be a little complicated because I'm going to be in the middle of rehearsal. And that's going to be the long rehearsal because it's the...
But it's not just about all the physical stuff. Oh no,
it
your
is
Oni
the
Kabuto's
rehearsal
got to be
where
in the
we
right
figure out how
headspace as
everything
well.
works.
If
But
it's not
I
up
can
for a
probably
fighter, doesn't
pull
have the
up
guts,
Steam
then it's game over.
TV to
Yeah.
watch.
Boy, are you too lucky you ran into me. When it comes to
I don't
Beatles,
know what
I'm the
Steam.tv
expert that the
is,
experts
but-
go to.
Huh.
I'll show you all you
yeah,
need
I'm
to
pretty
know.
sure the award will be on
We're not the ones that will
YouTube.
be playing. We're
Well, no,
just
but
here
you
to
have to
keep an eye
specifically
on
watch
you.
it through the Steam.tv.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, anyway, not a problem. You
After
two might
you
think I'm just tooting my
registered
own
for it.
horns here, but just you wait.
Interesting.
I'll make you a beetle expert in no time. And by the way, that kid has one tough beetle. We can't underestimate it. We have to find a real lean.
Also, it's a pretty
beetle
smart
warrior.
idea. Whatever, like, yeah, let's assume that like the
Okay, so
PC
he's
that they're
not
giving
the
away or
sharpest
whatever
one
is
on
like
the
$1,000 to give away
Let me
potentially.
see.
Oh, that could actually be pricey.
Ah, there. Let's
I was
head
like,
to
over
Valley
100.
Also,
I'll bet my
this
bottom
is
moral we're gonna
also
find some major
Valve
league
we're
Oni
talking
Kabuto
about.
hiding out there.
Yeah. But yeah, at the time, like, you know, will they get more money for the people who watch it? You know, I was thinking that, you know, of course they will, but like, I don't know. Wait.
Well,
Did
hopefully that'll
she just
scare all
say
the wind
lightning
beetles away and
storm
leave the tough
when
ones
it's been
for us.
lightning this whole time? She now brings that up after us talking out here for at least 15 minutes? Paimon, I want to smack you.
A lot of these quests are assuming that you already did the world quest.
Well, I know that, but I had to call her out because I didn't do the world quest, so she's stupid. Dome.
Beetle King, here we come. Look, you see all those purple things? It's a whole pile of Oni Kabuto.
Wait, what?
Now
Purple
that's
things?
what I'm talking about.
Purple things. You mean the flowers? Get me out.
Huh?
No, those things.
What the? Ah, no, not lavender melons.
Not lavender melons.
Well, even a pro like myself can make a mistake from time to time. It's okay, just gotta roll with the
With punches.
This is the one. See? As long as you're in my
It's a little bit more
company,
different than
you're
the others.
guaranteed to- yeah, it's on the smaller side. But
Jesus, that
size
thing is
isn't
huge.
everything in a beetle fight.
That's kind of small.
I mean, I guess it's small, but
It looks like all the other
Just let the expert explain, okay? What smaller
it.
beetles
What?
lack in strength, they make up
Apparently,
for
I
in
forgot to do the
agility.
Wordle
We usually
yesterday.
got a whole bunch of
You forgot to
sick
do the
moves
what?
just ready to whip out when the right moment
Wordle for
comes.
Sunday. God damn it.
Listen, you can never see a beetle's true
I
energy
did a
until it's
streak
in the
of 50
ring.
Wordle is the
It might
word
look a bit
game
young and
where you
docile, but that's
have
got its
5 blank
advantages.
boxes,
Haven't you ever
put
heard
in
the
a
saying,
5-letter word,
don't judge a book
and it
by its
tells
cover?
you how many of the letters
Young beetles that
are
have never fought
either
before always
in
go
the
all out in their
perfect,
first
correct
fight.
spot where it's supposed to
Older
be.
beetles that have already been through the
Or
wars tend to
if the
just
letter
cower
is
in the
used in
corner
all
the
the
moment they
word.
see a strong opponent.
huh?
And then you guess based off
Hey,
that
didn't I say
information
not to worry?
guess another
Come on,
word.
just have a little
and you
faith,
go
would
until
ya?
you find
My
the word of
experience
the
is
day.
telling me that this Oni Kabuto was spawned to be
It's
a
kinda fun.
champion.
My streak is 52. This is my best streak was 52. I was at like 27.
I forgot to battle some beetles.
My problem is I
but
just don't
Paimon wants in.
forget
It's not like we
all
have
the
anything
time.
else
Or,
to do.
I forget
When you
sometimes.
locked down,
Yeah.
Paimon flew off
And
somewhere
I
else
guess I just
nearby and
didn't
found
do it
this one.
for Sunday.
What
It
do you
resets
think,
at
Ito?
midnight.
Oh.
I'm like,
It
God
looks like
damn
a
it, I'm never
real
gonna make it back to
fighter.
52.
It matches everything you said about a good fighter, Beetle. Bet the one you guys found must be way,
Yeah,
way...
Sean had like a 270 streak. It
Oh,
was ridiculous.
You got
Before we
some
got one
experience
wrong.
catching beetles too, huh?
Nope. This is the first one Paimon's
I
ever
hate
caught.
that if you forget
Well,
to play
looks like
a
you
day
got a
that it
real
just
knack
ends your
for
streak.
this.
I'm like, bruh.
You'll be a fellow beetle
That would
fighting
be
expert
annoying.
in no time. I mean, not as good as
It's not
me,
like I
but
got one wrong and I
still.
just forgot to play one day.
So, overall, not that good then.
Anyway, great. With both your beetle and mine, I can tell this will finally be the one. This time, I'm gonna win for sure.
This will finally be the first you've never won before.
You know, that's just life, man. There are so many
That's
people
just
in this world
life,
who are
man.
talented, passionate, but it's no guarantee that things will go their way. So many unrelated things have to come together at once in just the right way to make victory happen. There's this word that really sums it up nicely, actually. It's coincidence.
Apparently, Avatar: The Last Airbender was originally just going to be called Avatar, but in 2004, when they were making the copyright for the title, James Cameron already had the copyright
Let's not
to
do anything rash
the
here.
name
You know?
Avatar. Like,
Oh,
Avatar.
yeah,
So that's why
yeah.
it became Avatar: The Last Airbender. This is
Interesting.
from the director of the show. Now the sequel to to James Cameron's Avatar is called The Way of Water. People are like, if part 3 is called The Firebending Masters, we riot.
So the smaller beetles know much more sick moves.
I think both of these fine beetles have a shot at winning. Let's just hang on to them and give them both a try. A true warrior never leaves a good beetle behind. Anyway, time to head back and get this show started. Man, I am psyched for this. Woo! Let's go!
They almost get electrocuted in the background. But no, that'd be it is interesting how like copyright works sometimes and changes up things that you would have never thought would have. What the hell? It's a big crocodile looking thingy.
That's not a crocodile. Hey, remember when I said there was a giant snake that
yes.
that
Finally, you're back.
she killed in one
Can we
strike?
start our
If
beetle
you look
fight
at your
now?
map, you
Yeah,
can
sure
see
thing,
the
buddy.
corpse of
But
the
you better
snake
watch out.
as it
I
winds
brought a
across
real
the
winner
island.
back this time.
And
Ooh.
that's the head of the
Don't worry,
serpent that she
I'm
struck
not
down
scared of
with a
your
single
beetle.
blow.
Jesus.
Go, Stripey Ghost!
Yeah, go
I've got
Stripey
this
Ghost.
fight in the bag. Let's go, Nimble Ninja.
Yeah, Nimble Ninja. I'm waiting for Nimble Ninja to go.
When did you come up
His
with
beetle
that
is so
name?
much bigger.
Come on, you can take him, little guy.
Yeah, you got this. I believe in you, little guy.
That's right! Finish it!
That kid's brutal. That drop was like, oh, was murdered.
No, my little Nimble Ninja.
Dude, he
Looks like
got
I
yeeted.
win again!
He just got this
Dang
wasted.
it. Oh, it's my 7th loss in a row.
Wasted.
That's a poor track record.
Stripey Ghost is
He's only
invincible!
lost every fight he's
Even
ever
Uncle
been in.
Ito can't beat him.
I won't forget this. I'll beat you next time. I swear.
Will you?
All right, Paimon, you're up. Time to give Crimson Cyclone a shot.
You know,
It'll
I'm
end this
really glad
losing
that
streak of
Avatar
mine.
came out with it became the last Airbender.
Crimson Cyclone!
Yeah, no, it fits it very well. The name Katakwe.
Whoa!
It's
That one
huge.
looks ultra
It
strong.
also just feels more personal because like it tells so
But
much story with just
It's
the
still
title.
no
Yeah.
match for you, Stripey.
All right, little guy. Use your Super Paimon Tornado!
Yeah.
Use your Super Paimon Tornado.
Damn.
I can't believe it. I lost.
Yeet.
Yay! We won! Ha! Paimon knew Crimson Cyclone would be the best!
Of course you
Boy,
did,
did
Paimon.
that one put up a fight. Woo! It wiped the floor with Stripey Ghost. I know a real beetle trainer when I see one. Way
Shut
to
up.
kick
You
some
have to
beetle
win one
butt,
game
partner.
to be cocky.
I know.
See? Paimon's got real talent!
Oh,
Of
God.
course, Crimson Cyclone has to take some of the credit, too.
Thank you, Paimon, for giving the Cyclone a little bit of credit.
Oh, right. Yeah. Now that
Ah,
the beetle fight
who's
is
this?
over and all,
Wait, what is this?
this
I
is for
got
you,
it.
Daisuke.
Is that I want to promote? Bam! Promote. Oh, I'm sorry. But Horn just
Bam.
destroyed you. All right,
Huh?
continue, Paimon.
For me? You're really giving it to me?
Go ahead, take it, Daisuke. When we finally get back to the city, you can show it off to all your friends.
But will we ever be able to go back?
Aw.
Of course we will. Trust me. I never go back on my word. Anyway, I got some things I gotta discuss with my friends here. Go play with Granny for a while, would ya? There's a good boy.
Good.
Hmm.
Kid doesn't suspect a thing.
You're from the Tenryo Commission, aren't you? I bet you're here to capture Uncle Ito.
Hey, didn't I tell ya? They're my friends. In fact, they're in the gang. We're practically family.
Yeah, we're family.
That's not true. I already know everyone in your little gang, but I've never seen these two before.
Damn.
Uncle Ito didn't do anything wrong. Don't take him away. And not only did he not do anything wrong, he also saved my life. He's not a bad guy.
Let's try to stay calm.
Hey, some things we don't tell to outsiders, remember? How should I
take care of it.
explain? I'm
The message
real
banned him
lousy
and
liar.
reported the account.
Ito.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
Sometimes you need to just say what you have to say. Don't worry about us.
I guess. Thanks, Granny.
Hmm.
Seems I can't hide it anymore. Come with me. I'll explain everything.
Yeah, you better explain.
I'll be honest with you.
The
This
kid
thing
still
the
just has his
Tenryou
head in
Commission
his
is
hands.
investigating, with someone going around taking people and their possessions, it wasn't me. Any of it. I have my own reasons for lying about it, and I really didn't want to get innocent people caught up in this while I'm still trying to solve the real problem here. I'm the same as you. I just want to avoid conflict at all costs. But it's just not worth it if someone gets hurt.
So why in the world would you say that you're the culprit?
Because he's a good guy.
Well, maybe you don't know because you're Outlanders, but it all started a long, long time ago with the story of the Crimson Oni and the Blue Oni.
Hold on a second. If you're talking about that fairy tale, we've heard that one already.
Yeah.
Oh, so you already know. Well, that makes things a whole lot easier.
So, is the story from the fairy tale really true?
Everything about the fate of the Oni is true. The Blue Oni chose exile, and the Crimson Oni stayed behind. But the other details aren't historically accurate. Fairy tales are nice stories, but there's something they leave out. It's a little thing called the cold, hard truth.
Yeah, that is
The
true.
Inazuma of long ago was a dangerous place. If you wanted the Raiden Shogun's protection, you had to have a good relationship with the humans. The Oni are a proud kind, so it wasn't easy for them to ask others for acceptance. Over time, the Oni eventually split into two factions. The Crimson Oni were friendly with the humans, but the Blue Oni, they were more stubborn and insisted on keeping to their own.
Paimon thought you were two different species. So really, you're all one family?
Yep.
Yep, that's right. There's no real difference between us. We just paint our horns different colors to show which side we belong to.
Actually, that's pretty interesting. So why did the Blue Oni choose to exile
Because
themselves?
humans were still wary of Oni at the time. The Crimson Oni always hoped to find a way to live in peace with the humans, but the Blue Oni kept clashing with them. Humans didn't see a difference between Crimson and Blue Oni. All they knew was that Oni were hard to get along with. If things were to continue that way, the Oni were never going to get along with humans. And so, the most revered leaders of the Crimson and Blue Oni decided to resolve it once and for all. Over drinks, they swore an oath. The Blue Oni would play the role of evil Oni to help the Crimson Oni integrate into human society. But the Blue Oni's leader gave two conditions.
Huh? What were they?
First, the Oni must abandon any prejudice they held against humanity. Every Oni was to accept humans in their heart before the humans accepted them. Oni were not to use their strength to mistreat humans, but were also not to stand for mistreatment against themselves. Second, the Crimson Oni were to integrate with human society, but not by trying to please the humans. The Oni were to embrace their own honest characters, their surging tempers, and their awesome strength to win respect from the humans. In other words, they were to carry on the Oni bloodline while also protecting our Oni pride.
I see.
After choosing exile, the number of Blue Oni began
Hello,
to dwindle
Zhao.
until eventually
How are you doing?
they disappeared altogether. Since I first heard the story of the Blue and Crimson Oni as a kid, I've heard it countless times in my life. Not once did I ever imagine that the Blue Oni clan had actually survived.
So you're saying the real culprit was a descendant of the Blue Oni?
That's right. Most people don't pay attention to the color
Yeah,
of
it's
an
been a
Oni's
long
horns.
time.
They probably
Hope you're
don't even
doing
know
well.
that Blue Oni exist. But nothing gets by the Arataki gang. At the scene of the crime, they saw an Oni with different color horns than mine. Still, it'd be strange if the culprit really was a descendant of the Blue Oni. I can't bring myself to accept it.
Yes. The Blue Oni also values their own pride.
Exactly. They would give up their life before abandoning their pride. I've always respected the Blue Oni for the sacrifice they made. And I know the aspirations my ancestors had for the future of all Oni. Our pride does not allow for any wrongdoing. You don't steal from other people. You don't harm other people, period. My guess is that the blue Oni was tricked or forced into it somehow. But I don't have any evidence.
So you're
That's
trying
right.
to buy more
If I didn't
time.
step in, the Tenryou Commission would have definitely caught them by now.
But what does Daisuke have to do with any of this? He said that you saved him so he knows your story, right?
He was the one I managed to save from the Ronin after I sent them running from the scene. He was off playing somewhere when they came by and ransacked his house. By the time he came back, his parents had been taken. The whole reason I'm in this is to help this kid find his mom and dad again.
You shouldn't have lied to us.
I never wanted to tell you any of this. My original plan was to knock you both out and take my family to hide somewhere else. There's
That'll
more
work
to
perfectly.
this than just one blue Oni. There's a dangerous group behind everything that's been going on. I didn't want to get anyone else caught up in this mess. That's everything. The whole story. If you don't believe me and want to drag me back to Inazuma City, then I'm going to fight you with all I've got. But if you're willing to believe me, then please, give me a little time. Once I find the blue Oni, I'll turn the both of us in.
Oh yeah, well help.
Yep, Paimon too.
Let's see. Vigilance. Yeah, we can't let the innocent be accused.
To keep an eye on you.
I'm doing good.
So
Just
you...
going through,
Yeah,
well,
alright.
trying to unlock
I knew you'd be reasonable.
Sumeru
I knew it.
storyline.
I was thinking
Having to
right
go
from
through
the
a
start,
lot of
these two
story
fine folks,
quests
they're just
and the
out here in the
chasms and more
pursuit of
story
truth
quests and
justice,
world quests.
man.
Technically, you could probably
We are
just
gonna
do
get
it.
along just
No,
great.
no, I have to do it the
I
right
should tell
way.
you, though, things could get a little dangerous, so be ready for anything. Don't say that I didn't warn you.
Also knowing me,
Don't worry
I don't
about
do like
us.
one thing and then Sumeru spirals out of control and I have to unlock like all these other
Our
quests.
first job is to investigate where this blue Oni is hiding out. There's a victim of his that saw him up close, currently
I'm like
taking refuge
90%
at
certain that
Sangonomiya's
everything in
camp.
Sumeru is
I
completely
figure we can start by talking to him.
I hope so. Alright. Oh, I actually could teleport somewhere. Wait, I'm gonna get that save point behind me. I should at least unlock it.
Which one?
It's at the end over here, somewhere. Scary lightning bulbs. Huh. What's that place? Wait, what is that place? Oh. There's a place
What place?
the island out there. I haven't been there.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff you haven't been to down there.
Yeah. Huh. How high up? No, it's way up there. That was the one. Fly to the edge of the earth cliff thingy. Ooh, look at that. Where is it? Oh, there you are. Yay. Alright, I got that
So
one.
the high pitched noise doesn't get picked up by my mic. That's interesting.
These away. Oh.
Weird. But yeah, no, if you do look at your map,
Uh-huh.
real quick.
I'll look at it. Give me a sec. Oh, I see it.
Zoom in on the mountain. Yeah, you can
Is it
see
right
the whole
here?
body of the snake.
Right here and up here. And down
No,
here.
it's bigger than that. Yeah, because you got like, yeah, no, and so that whole line through the thing is where she just cut straight through it.
Didn't even see what happened to him. That's insane. Oh yeah, I see part of it over here too. Jesus. And was one-shotted. Don't mess with the right and shoot again.
Right. And like the right Raiden Shogun and Zhongli are both absolutely terrifying.
you must
I
be
don't know why
Masato.
anyone would ever want to fight them.
And Oni? Oh no, not another one.
Did you claim the free 200 primos? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Not the
they
one that
did.
robbed you, though, so, chill.
Or
I
logged into my
contacted you
account
before,
and did
remember? I need your help.
Oh,
it. It was beautiful.
right. Sorry. I'm still a bit on edge after the incident.
Yeah, it's nice because of the
So anyway, here's what happened. I was just out transporting
what the heck
some
is it called?
goods when a
The
group of
award
Ronin
ceremony
suddenly
stuff.
attacked me.
They got nominated and
It's
everyone's
not
like,
the
free
first time that's
primos.
happened to me. Usually you just hand over some Mora and they'll leave you alone. At least you don't lose your goods that way.
The
But this
American?
time was different.
I think that's a server,
They
right?
weren't willing to talk things over.
Horn?
Instead, they took my things and they started coming for me.
Yeah.
Okay. We're Americans.
I got down on my knees and begged.
They don't have
Said I had a
Renarians.
family to care for, and that my business is our only livelihood. Then I saw that there was an Oni among the group. I thought he was going to be the one to finish me off. But instead, he stopped the others and told them to let me go.
The freshman with the
Yeah. That got them all arguing with each other. His cohort said that I was sure to retaliate if they released me. But the young Oni was insistent that they shouldn't lay a finger on me. Things got real heated. I thought they were gonna come to blows. Luckily, they let me escape with my life in the end. And I scrambled to get myself here, where I'd be safe. I never want to set foot outside of here again.
So he'll steal, but he won't harm people. Seems he has some sort of standards. Did he say why they were robbing you?
Surely it was more.
Blows is the
right?
local franchise
What else could
restaurant.
they have wanted with me? I mean, I can't say for sure. It's not like I asked. But what I did hear them say was, the goods are worth more than the merchant's
Yeah,
life.
Venti is strong.
Or something like
We
that.
actually, me and Horn was talking about that.
Do you have
About
any idea where they went
what
after they robbed you?
strength Venti would be
I
to the
have
gods.
No clue.
I feel like
But I
you
think
said it
they're
was like the
pretty active
middle.
in the Tatarasuna area.
He's just so lazy. You don't
You
know
aren't
what,
gonna
how
go
strong
after
he
them,
actually
are you?
is.
Well,
Seriously,
yeah,
I'd advise
he
against it.
lowers the
There are
bar
too
so
many
people
of them,
don't
and they're all
expect it.
heavily armed.
Don't worry. It's just a bunch
But
of
do you
no-name
remember Musk
scumbags.
Reef?
I got a whole
The,
laundry
place
list of
where the
scores
abyss
to
is?
settle with them. If these two
Yeah.
islands are where they tend to hang around,
That
we're sure to run
used
into
to
them
be
at
the
Nazuchi
tallest
Beach
mountain
sooner or later.
in Teyvat.
And it was like destroyed.
Venti leveled it down to that low.
Damn.
Yeah, Venti destroyed it.
Good old Venti. I mean, gods are in general like very dangerous. I assume even the weakest one's not weak.
Well, remember, the Hydra Archon was the Archon of Justice. Their word was law, literally. The Fire Archon was the Archon of Innovation and Ingenuity, and he created new things.
They gotta pass
The
through here
Geo
sometime.
Archon was the
Let's
god
just
of
hang tight for a
contracts and
while.
was just the most OP motherfucker.
If I'm not mistaken,
'Cause
he'll
he
be
killed
showing up
everyone.
anytime
The
now.
light, the Raiden
things
Shogun,
might get a
the
little rough,
original
so we
one,
better be prepared.
was Makoto, was into infinity. He could see the past, present, and future.
Yeah,
Kind
there
of.
they
Like
are.
he
One
could
of them has
predict the
horns.
future and everything.
All right, it's go
Ah,
time.
the blue
Let's
horn.
get 'em.
She could predict the future. And Greater Lord Rutgudavada was basically omniscient. They could see everything that was going on all over the planet all the time.
Do you know who the Han K Impact lore?
No. I do not know Hong Kong Impact lore, but it's so huge of a game. I don't want to get into it, and like I've already spent so much money on Genshin. I don't want to accidentally try to get into Honkai and start spending money there too.
I'm making some thumbnails, so give me a sec.
You're fine.
Guess I could have phone talking. Oh, I want to get his freaking weapon out. I need to fight some people. No! Oh, I guess that makes sense.
No, just turn to the side and then auto. Oh.
They gotta pass through here sometime. Let's just hang tight for a while. If I'm not mistaken, they'll be showing up any time now.
Yeah, I was trying to do his Q.
Things might get a little rough, so we better be prepared.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Oh, here they come!
Yeah, there they are.
Uh-oh.
All right, it's...
Mostly. I want to do his Q. I guess I'll do the E again. Go the sideways. That's not. No. What the hell is that? Whoa, what the hell? Brings out some weird monster.
Yeah, no, that's Uki. That's his companion.
That's not that bad of a-
You know, you realize you could go to the side and you could scroll out. Use the mouse wheel to scroll out.
Oh no, I don't want to take a super far away shot. I want to take a close up shot.
Well, also be on the side and then press and hold the button so you start like doing the move, the attack move.
The E, you mean?
No, just as auto attack if you want to just see the sword.
Oh, right. Silly me. You're right.
Ooh. Ooh.
Why am I gonna do that freaking jump move again?
Just go through his combo. Just press the button a couple times.
Oh yeah, good point. That's all right.
Oh, there we go. That's the
I like that. All right. I got something. I still will try to do his Q.
Yeah, his Q is pretty nice.
But if it goes into an animation, that's like a little depressing because you can't do.
But you can just press the screenshot button.
No. Let's say he does like a that's 5. If he goes into a cinematic, it gets voided. You can't take pictures like that. Really annoying.
Well, you know, that's when you just press the print screen button.
Oh. Yeah, but it's not the same. I get it.
It's closer than, it's better than nothing.
Well, no, I could do it. If it's through the game, I could actually do a thumbnail a different way. Come on. I want to see what this Q is. Trying to not kill him as fast. I want to... Oh my god. You're so close. There we go. Oh, that's freaking awesome, but it's also... Oops.
Well, no, but now his sword has been replaced.
Yeah, you're right. But I didn't get a good enough shot.
Hey, don't even think about running.
That's not the only time you'll use him.
It's
this,
me,
quest.
Arataki
Okay.
Ito, descendant of the Crimson Oni.
I know who
Looks
you
like this
are.
will be the only thing we have the time for.
From
this
the
one
day we are
quest,
born, every blue
unfortunately.
Oni knows
Oh,
their
because he has
purpose.
part 2, right?
We all know our fate
No.
is one of self-sacrifice.
But
What
like,
about the Crimson
this
Oni?
is we're maybe
You don't know anything about us.
2/3 of the way, maybe
Not our miserable
halfway through.
history
I see.
or any of our
Quest.
names. Mine's Takuya, by
But
the
at
way.
least we can get.
But you don't even
this
care, do
done.
you?
Then we can see
Because
if
those
we
who
can
get
do the other
sacrificed
quests
should
for the
be
chasm, or if
forgotten,
it
right?
says that there's another quest blocking the way.
It's fair.
No, you're wrong. I never knew the Blue Oni had survived to this day, and the moment I found out, I was determined that I would find you.
Yeah.
Since you remember the pact between our two factions, I assume you also remember the pride we share as Oni. So my question is, how could a proud Oni like yourself go and abuse the weak and plunder the innocent? Why break the oath that our kind swore all those years ago? Huh? What's so funny?
Who are you to talk about pride and oaths with me? The Blue Oni gave up everything, just so the Crimson Oni could live peacefully in human society. But let me ask you, Arataki Ito, what exactly do you contribute to human society?
You're a blundering fool who can't hold down a real job, a laughingstock of the town, and worse still, you let them get your vision during the Vision Hunt decree. Protecting the Oni pride? Ha! You wouldn't know how if you tried. You're a disgrace to the Oni kind.
Hey, come on. None of that stuff's a big deal. I mean, you're really hanging me out to dry here, man.
The blue Oni, he sounds so freaking familiar. Like I've heard that voice actor before. I'm trying to think of who he's from. For some reason, I was thinking of, and I don't think it's him. It's one of your top shows. Where he's in a mask.
Sorry, what?
The blue Oni sounds so freaking familiar. The voice actor. And he's giving me vibes of this one of your top shows.
Code Geass?
Yeah, I don't think it's him, but I don't know why I get that feeling. From that show.
Since when do you care what other people think?
Who is
You
this?
just do whatever you want. It's not like anyone can stop you. But do you have any idea of the kind of life my kin and I have lived while you've been hanging around in human society?
Yeah, but who's he voiced
We were cut
by?
off from the rest of the world.
His
We
friend?
severed all contact with it. And since then, we've had no place to live, no stable source of food, no clothing, no medicine, nothing. Besides the oath we swore to uphold in our so-called Oni pride, we had nothing.
So, that's why you joined a band of thieves?
That's right. Why should I accept that life? Is holding fast to a worthless oath supposed to help me provide for my family and friends? I've abandoned our Oni pride. It's meaningless. I want to live. I've given everything that I've stolen from humans to my community. What I've taken will at least keep them from starving and ease their pain. That's what matters most to me.
He does sound familiar.
I'm thinking of maybe who's the best friend who still live.
Suzaku?
Yeah, I wonder if I'm getting vibe from him.
So the English voice actor is Brandon Winkler.
Look who's the voice actor of that.
I'm looking.
And also that name Brandon does sound familiar.
So he's in 2 anime that I've seen.
Okay.
He's in The 7 Deadly Sins.
Haven't seen that one yet.
And Sword Art Online.
Oh, is he the main in Sword Art? Wait, who is he?
No.
Which one is he in
definitely
Sword
not.
Art?
That's a good question.
Oh, right. No. It's his friend and Elicization.
Yugo.
Yep.
But he was also in the original Sword Art Online. He also voices somebody in Smite, but doesn't say what.
Oh, that's interesting. But no, I'm thinking of Sword Art Online, and that's why I was getting best friend. I was just in the wrong anime. It was Sword Art anime. That's interesting, though. Okay.
Who is Hugo?
Oh, Hugo. So have you seen Elicization?
As part of human society.
And
No.
Elicization, he has a childhood friend. And they grow up, obviously. And he's the best friend.
It's just weird because he's got a.
At least I'm pretty sure that's Hugo.
No, you're right. You're right.
Okay.
It's just interesting.
Yeah, no, it sounds very similar to him. Like that. I mean, that. Obviously, he's a completely different type of character in this game, but.
If people see Oni causing trouble again, then that'll defeat the whole purpose of the sacrifice you made.
You make a good point. But Arataki Ito's the one who needs to get that into his thick skull. The Blue Oni are the bad guys, so we're expected to do bad things. Our actions won't tarnish the reputation of the Crimson Oni. Unless, of course, this bonehead decides it'd be a great idea to take all the blame for himself, completely destroying the trust between humans and the Crimson Oni in the process. He's the one that wasted the sacrifice we made.
Huh? Well, I only had to do that because of you. I couldn't just stand back and let the Tenryou Commission drag you away.
You should get your priorities straight. The Blue Oni are history, all right? Forget about us. The Crimson Oni are the ones who must live on. Why couldn't you have just stayed out of this?
There they are. Seize them.
Oh no! It's the Tenryou Commission!
Forget it. This was a waste of time anyway. Look, I don't expect you to understand me, but you could at least take a look in the mirror sometime.
Hey! Hey! He got away! Uh-oh, we need to get out of here too!
we got surrounded.
Can't get caught here. Looks like I'm up to bat. Just wait here, and we'll escape together when the time's right.
Okay.
Whatever you do, don't attack any of the Tenryou Commission, or they'll be after you too.
Who goes there? Soldiers, quick!
Murder everyone.
Come on, men. He won't get away this time. Just give yourself up, Arataki Ito.
I do like the this is a pretty cool storyline. And I like the idea that blue is bad and red is good. You know, it's a nice change. It's usually red is bad and blue is good. That's so cool.
I kind of want to get Arataki Ito just because he looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, he seems like it too.
Man, they really came out in force today. I'm kind of
blue and
flattered the Tenryou Commission
red
sent
is
so
a Japanese folklore.
But I still
It's a
haven't
sad
completely
story.
recovered from the bean attack earlier. I'm starting to lose my edge here.
Yeah.
Is that a real Japanese folklore?
Yeah, no, real Japanese folklore.
I guess that makes sense. I mean, I do know they have like, I don't want to say fascination, but they love like these stories like this. Japanese. They think religion things are very interesting. I've heard.
Yeah.
No,
And they
no
have
way.
their own spin on stuff.
All that would do is send them after our Blue Oni friends instead. But I have to settle things with them first, man to man.
Then what should we do? The Tenryou Commission's about to arrest you!
Or twist another version though.
No choice but to keep kicking some Tenryou butt.
Hey, boss. Thought you'd have all the fun without us?
Granny Oni sent us. We're here to lend a hand.
Maybe we can't take him, but we can sure slow him down. Now's your chance. Go! Hey, I told you to stay out of this one.
Well, we're in it now. Come on, there's no time.
Go! Do what you gotta do, boss.
All right, then. Watch yourselves. Soon as I'm done, I'm coming back for you. Come on, you two. Time to roll.
What's also interesting is I feel
Don't
like
let them get away.
this
After
could
them.
easily be a full-blown anime.
Hey, you guys want some of this?
This particular
There's
type of
plenty to go
story.
around.
Yeah.
Like it's interesting enough that I
Run
wouldn't
for it,
even
boss.
wouldn't mind watching something like this. It's really fascinating, the story.
But I feel like that's
As
a lot
boss
of
of
the
the
character
Arataki gang,
quests.
rescued by my
They
own voice
feel
feels
like an anime almost.
pretty humiliating.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them aren't great
I
anime,
promise to
but
never let you down, boys.
Yeah.
All
Genshin
right,
anime
we've got some
adapted, but no
footprints to
date.
follow. Let's find Takuya.
It was real touching and all what they did.
no, they did
Those
announce
few
that there
guys
is going to be a
weren't much of a
Genshin
game.
anime.
Oh.
Hey, it takes Mora to run a
Wait,
gang,
I feel like
okay?
I've heard of that, but
No, and
I
it's being done by a
Wait, is
very
it just me,
reputable
or
group.
are there
UFO
more and more
Bowl.
footprints here?
yeah, I didn't know if it was actually true or if it was
least we
like
know we're headed
fake
the right
lore,
way.
you know,
Let's see
fake
what else
news.
we can find ahead.
That's interesting. It's like the Hololive. You know how like Hololive's trying to do. Aren't they making an anime or something like that?
Yep, they're doing that.
I mean,
that's a real thing too.
Obviously, it's like super smart. The fuck?
Just stay in the yellow circle. It's not trying to trick you. It's trying to.
No, not that. I was confused on like what I was missing.
We've got company. I will have order. Solidify my place.
Everybody stand back. Yeah. Ha. Ha.
There's more. Fairy.
Ha.
Finally, hide the fairy.
Ha.
Seems they definitely don't want us going any further. Let's see what's waiting for us up ahead.
La 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 la. Watermelon.
There are other signs of life here too. Must be plenty going on around here. Let's investigate. They couldn't have just disappeared into thin air. Hidden entrance. Yes. All right. I think we just found their hideout. This is going to be where they keep all the people they took.
Wait a second.
Paimon thinks Takuya's probably in there as well.
Yes.
This is the thing that we're trying to do.
Huh? Oh.
Yeah, I have a question.
Fire away.
I was just kidding. I don't have a question.
Of course I did. Come on, I'm not that dumb. But it takes a world-class blockhead like Takuya to think his ideas are actually gonna work. So I'm here to save him no matter what.
Huh? What were you two talking about? Are you keeping Paimon in the dark again?
I'm always keeping you in the dark, Paimon.
Let's go.
Hooray. Actually, should have I stopped before going into it, or doesn't? Oh, it doesn't matter. I guess whatever. I got this.
No. This is the end of the quest.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All acquired by less than legitimate means, no doubt. And all the more reason we gotta
might
put
as
an
well
end to
just
this.
finish it.
Yeah.
That way we can check to see if the chasm lets us do it before going on.
Oh yeah.
To the fairy.
Go go go.
No problemo. That'll be what this mechanism's for.
Go.
Who wants some of this?
There's more.
Goodbye.
Oh, it's moving!
Whee!
See? What did I tell you? Just trust my instincts.
Just trust my instinct and I just fall.
You know what? More accurate.
Oh my god, that was great. It's pathetic in every way. Make sure I'm not missing a treasure.
More accurate.
Shit. Oh, that was almost bad. Get out of my way. Wait a effing second. Wait, what? Oh, right. I get it. Easy puzzle. Use my brain. Could I just done that? No, 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 no! Sometimes I wonder. So pathetic. The one little muscle I needed to like actually make the jump, I failed.
Maybe don't use up all of your stamina all the time.
No, I don't know what I'm doing. That was pathetic.
Well, that much is obvious.
Let's get down to business.
Let's light it up.
Bam.
Coming through.
Damn. What is this? Huh. Interesting.
Can't catch me.
Can't catch you. What's up here?
Stairs. Or a ladder.
This made me curious. Is there any treasure chests up here? Oh, yep, there is. Hell yeah. All right.
Hey, don't fall again.
I'll try not to. Like how the treasure chests are hiding behind these dividers. Oh.
Must be holding on to them for leverage. All right, let's get him out of here. Attaboy!
Da, 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 da.
Can't catch me. It's showtime!
Hey, where'd we go? Up. Free everyone inside. Go, 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 go!
All right, you're all free to go now. Quick, get to safety.
Yes.
Sorry, but have you seen our little boy?
Oh no.
We're awfully worried about him.
Calm down, dear. We don't even know if he was taken here or not.
But oh, my little Daisuke.
Oh, you must be Daisuke's parents.
Yes, that's right. Have you seen him? Where is he? Is he all right?
That is so
Don't
creepy.
worry,
That little
he's safe and sound. Someone's looking after
Oni
him
is
now
like
on Yashori
floating.
Island. I can show you where on the map. He's been worried about you. I bet he'll be relieved to see you.
You were the one who saved him? Oh, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
No, please, no. No need to thank me. It's my pleasure, really. It's just who I am. It's what I do. Before you go calling me a hero, let me ask you this. Wouldn't any other self-respecting guy who saw another person in danger have done the exact same thing?
Yeah, sure.
Really? Just one little compliment and it goes straight to his head.
I mean, he kind of, deserves it. He's a good man. Why you see so many people.
Vagrants are insatiable. They'll do anything for money. No one dares stand up to them for fear of what they might do.
Oh, would they really?
No, actually, because one of the guys, the one with Oni horns on his head, has always shielded us so far. Oh, in fact, his horns look just like the ones this guy has.
At night, he would secretly bring us food and water. I don't understand what he was trying to do. Are you a friend of his? Or perhaps a relative?
Yeah, relative.
Relative, I guess.
Oh, maybe there's something secretly troubling him. He seemed different from the rest of the gang. They seem like heartless crooks, but I'd say he comes across more like a confused child who made some poor choices.
Let me put it this way. There are a few things he needs to straighten out in his head, and I'm here to point him in the right direction.
I'm glad to hear that. He's lucky to have family like you.
Yay.
Don't worry. He'll be in my trusty hands. I'll help him see the light.
Yeah.
Anyway, you should scram. It's still not safe here.
Yes, thanks again. You've rescued our entire family. We are indebted to you.
Paimon's like, can I get food now?
Huh. Child that made some poor choices. Anyway, let's get going. We still have time.
Anything else in here? Nope. Okay.
Catch me.
Heck yeah. Bum, 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 bum.
Can't catch me. This is the place. The jig's up. Surrender while you can. How's this? Stabilize.
Rise.
Feel my blade. Oh, coming through. I will have order. Finally, there's more.
Whee! What about it looks like fireworks explode around him?
Bet you think you've won, don't ya?
Yeah.
So naive. This is my home turf.
Oh, is it your home turf?
I'll let you in on a little secret.
Yeah, tell
a
me.
long time ago, I picked up this rare paper charm.
Mm.
It's very precious to me.
Mm.
What makes it so special is that if you tear one piece, the other piece starts tearing too.
The One Piece?
Newsflash, don't care about your cute little origami obsession.
You better stay where you are.
I knew it!
Aren't you curious what the other piece is used for? I'll tell you. It's now the critical component of the mechanism, and when it gets torn, this place goes up in smoke.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the whole hideout is rigged with explosives and ready to blow.
No, I bet it is.
You're gonna blow this whole place up?
You'll get killed. You'll just kill yourself.
Don't worry about me. I made sure that I've got an escape route. The rest of you, though, you're gonna be buried deep among the rubble.
Mm-hmm.
You've had your fun. Now it's goodbye. My paper charm! Where's my paper charm?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you looking for this?
Yes, that's it. But when did you...
I snatched it earlier to stop you from doing anything hasty.
Why, you... And now you're going to betray me?
Yeah, sure.
You're one to talk. What about burying everyone here? If you ask me, that sounds like you've already betrayed our agreement, no?
What?
Just give it here!
You done talking now? Huh? You sure? Great, because I'm done listening.
He just one-shots him.
Great work, Takuya.
One
You arrived
punch.
in the nick of time.
Stay away from me.
Huh?
I said stay away, or I'll tear the paper charm.
Hey, okay. Fine. Just calm down. What are you doing?
Just because I won't let him blow this place to bits doesn't mean that I won't do it myself. Unless you want to get buried, you should leave this place now. Take everyone here and get out!
You won't go through with it. If you were that cruel, then why bother protecting every person you've come across? Huh?
I'm not here to reason with you. Go! Just get out of here! This sacrifice is mine to make. Mine alone! Why couldn't you just stay out of it?
No one needs to sacrifice themselves.
All right, then you tell me. What am I supposed to do?
Become friend.
I've tarnished our Oni pride and abandoned our ancestors' oath. Only sacrifice can restore my pride now. I chose this path so I could provide for my fellow Oni. I was ready to die from the very beginning. This is between us blue Oni. But you... If it wasn't for you, everything would have worked out perfectly.
They're here. We won't let them slip away this time.
Uh-oh, there's nowhere else to run.
Hey, Tenryo Commission! I'm the one you're looking for. I did it. I'm behind everything. Arataki Ito is innocent. You're the ones in charge of detaining criminals in human society, right? I'm sure you can tell who the criminal is here.
Huh? It's like he's trying to reenact the fairy tale, sacrificing himself for the Crimson Oni.
You want to allow
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. It's me you've been looking for, and here I am. How are you ever gonna report back without capturing me?
Stop fooling around, Ito.
Listen, Takuya, sacrificing yourself won't solve anything. Your sacrifice can't protect me or your fellow Oni. And giving up your life isn't gonna make things any longer. Sacrificing yourself is one way to escape your fate, but the only one you'll be setting free is yourself. Listen to me. You want to be the tough guy, huh? Well, this is the coward's way out. Don't let your sacrifice stain our Oni pride. The blue Oni have been scraping the bottom of the barrel all these years, so let's give them a new beginning. We've made mistakes, but we can make up for them. Fate hasn't been kind to the Oni? Well, then let's tear it up and start over.
Yeah.
But before any of that can happen, you need to get yourself behind me and forget about all that self-sacrifice stuff. Now let's go. But we're not done talking about this. Takuya!
Every time I read that, I read Takuya because of Digimon.
Oh God. Uh-oh.
Oh, he ripped the paper. Oh no.
Oh no.
The place is gonna blow.
I'll take care of this. There are still people in danger.
The music.
Go, help them. Hey, I got this. Come on.
Yeah, I trust him. Freaking badass.
Just go! It's what I deserve!
Ah, shut up, would ya?
Shut up, would ya?
Hell yeah. Didn't think. I mean, he's pretty a badass.
He's a pretty cool guy.
You really?
But I also don't want to pull for him.
I wouldn't be upset if I got him now. Obviously I
I
did.
wouldn't be upset if I got him, but I'm not going to specifically pull for him.
Exactly. No, that's a good point. Just wait a little longer. Yeah, I think you could take care of it. Stop whining, Paimon.
You're only having to dragging Takuya out by his wriggling ass.
That's gonna hurt tomorrow. What's up with the looks on your faces? I said we'd be okay, didn't I? I'm sure I'd be looking a whole lot sharper right now if it wasn't for that brutal bean attack of yours earlier.
It was pretty bad. I'm just happy you're alive.
Why would you do this for me?
Because you need to live.
Would it be too easy for you?
I don't deserve this.
Because we're
stop
Oni.
that.
That's why. We share the same blood, brother. Our parents and their parents before them never taught us that it was okay to abandon family in need.
Yeah.
I just wish you'd come to find me sooner. If you knew about me all along, then you should have come and asked me for help. I never would have dreamed of turning you away.
The Blue Oni disappeared so that they wouldn't bring trouble to the Crimson Oni. If I came to you for help, wouldn't that just undo everything the Blue Oni have done?
Not to me. I've always respected the Blue Oni for their sacrifice. Nothing they did was in vain. It's only because of them that we have survived to see today, and built a world where Oni and humans can live side by side. Honestly, everything that I have now, I owe to the Blue Oni. And let me tell you, the Inazuma of today wouldn't see you as a villain just because of the color of your horns.
You just paint it red.
You say all that, but in spite of everything, you're barely getting by.
That's just how I roll, man.
Hmm.
You remember the
Because
pact,
he's an
don't you?
idiot.
We're not supposed to suck up to the humans. We're supposed to earn their respect. Every member of the Arataki gangs had a tough time trying to fit in. Take Akira, for example. He snores like you wouldn't believe. Or Genta. He's got a serious temper problem. And Mamoru, well, he's colorblind. Even Granny Oni. She got that name for taking me in as a kid. We're all rejects and outcasts in some way, but we don't care. You want to talk about pride? Well, in our gang, we're proud to welcome anyone who's been through adversity with open arms.
But
Nah, don't worry. The Arataki gang's already a bunch of misfits. You really think you could cramp our style?
We've dealt with the Kairagi and the people they took captive. I assume the two of you are finished talking.
No, they're still talking.
Takia, based on the findings of our investigation, I hereby announce that you are officially under arrest for forceful seizure of people and property. Please do not attempt to resist. All stolen articles will be reclaimed. That means we'll be seizing all the goods you passed on to your kin.
no, please don't. Without those goods, they'll...
It's all right, Takuya. Those goods never belonged to us anyway. Don't worry. I'll help take care of your kin. Now that I know the situation, I'll personally make sure they never suffer again.
Might want to put your grand plans on hold there. You're under arrest too, for numerous assaults on the Tenryou commission officers.
Oh, yeah, I guess I forgot about that. But no worries, I'll put my gang on the case. My boys will take good care of the Blue Oni.
Yeah, we've already arrested them too.
Oh, right, yeah,
That's a big deal for resisting the Tenryou Commission.
Yeah, I guess it's up to you then, Traveler. Could you be a pal and tell Granny Oni about the Blue Oni situation?
Yeah, we'll tell her.
Thanks. And thanks for sticking with me to the end. Once I'm out of the slammer, I'll find a way to make it all up.
Slammer.
As for you two, lending them your aid when you knew full well they were in the wrong means that the culpability extends to you too. But, given your unique circumstances,
Yeah, except I'm the
in
traveler.
light of
Go
the
fuck
complexity
yourself.
of this case, we won't press charges
Exactly.
this time.
Sorry for the trouble.
Hey, wait. Are unique circumstances? Are these guys like a big deal or something?
Nah, we're not too big.
Oh, yeah, okay.
We only beat the right
cool.
and only
Because I was going to say,
Kind of.
I'm kind of a big deal myself. You know? Yeah, all right,
Kind of a big
see
deal
you next time, whenever that'll be.
Oh, the friend. Nice symbolism there. Red and blue finally got
Well, he's pretty.
a happiness. Let's see, where the hell am I going? Oh, I still. Oh. Wait, I still. Is this close
You're
enough?
telling Granny Oni about everything. Where is Granny Oni?
No, it's right here. I'm just trying to figure out what the fastest way of getting over there is. I think it's this one. I don't know. It may not be.
Your head's blocking it, I guess.
Weird. But at least he's not a bad guy.
What the? What the? Oh, what is this place? Whatever.
Yeah, that's part of the world quest.
I'll just climb up it. Nothing big.
I feel like this might answer like the half of things this stream is just, what was this thing? Oh, it's just another world quest.
Yeah, nothing big, just a world quest. Whee! Huh. Looks like this is gonna lead to a dead end. Am I wrong? Probably not a good idea. Let's go up. This is definitely not the fastest way. I've completely lost my way. Hey, look at that. That person needs help. Well, unfortunately, I'm on a mission. Sorry. La 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 la. What is that? You gotta look strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little. Granny, I made it. Tell her everything.
Yes, that does sound like my Ito.
So, did they take Uncle Ito away?
Yes, they did. But don't be too
By
upset,
Ito, isn't that the
Daisuke.
planet that
We
Obi-Wan
will
was
have the
on
chance to
and
see
fought
him
General
again.
Grievous?
That does sound very familiar.
Acted recklessly.
No, that was Mike Ito. I
But
was
the
making
fact
a joke.
remains that he still helped us.
Yeah, I knew it! Uncle Ito helped us, and he's awesome!
Yeah, he is awesome, actually. I liked him a lot better than I thought.
Ideas, Daisuke. Ito is a far cry from awesome. He still caused a lot of trouble for a lot of people.
He caused a lot more good than trouble.
If you ask me, I'd say he's like one of those little Oni Kabuto you kids are playing with all the time. Though he looks fierce on the outside, he has a kind heart. He's not a delinquent, but he'll never back down from a fight.
I don't really get it, but
He's
it
not a
sounds
delinquent, he's
like a
just an asshole.
compliment. I can't wait for my next beetle fight with Uncle Ito.
Metal
Thank
fight.
you, Granny, for taking care of our little boy. I hope that Ito and his friends will be released as quickly as possible.
Yes, you needn't worry. The
5 years
officials
later.
in the Tenryo Commission will certainly exercise
like
sound
next week.
judgment.
It's time we started heading
When we
back.
get into the next quest.
We'll be sure to visit again soon.
Bye-bye.
Ah, I'm glad that everything was resolved in the end. Things were looking quite dire, but now the future looks bright.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Before we
Wonderful.
leave, we also need to make sure that
As
the
for
next
the
quest is
blue Oni,
available.
Oh,
just
yeah, I will.
leave them to me. If there's one thing an old granny like myself can do, it's caring for others.
Do you need our help?
Nope.
No, no. Go on ahead. I'm sure you have other adventures beckoning. Besides, once Ito is released, he'll
Yeah,
be
just a
here
couple
to help me.
Yeah,
Oh, yes. And you know what? I think that's what makes him adorable. Wouldn't you agree? He does whatever he puts his mind to. He's sincere, brave, and determined. Back when I took him in, everyone thought I was most unusual indeed. They started calling me Granny Oni. But I've never been ashamed of this name. On the contrary, I'm quite proud of it. Because Ito is my pride and joy.
Yay.
A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a crimson Oni and a blue Oni. They were the best of friends.
Blast this off, friends.
The crimson Oni wanted to be friends with the humans, so the blue Oni played the role of the naughty kid.
No.
And then he left.
Poor
After a
blue
long
Oni.
time, the crimson Oni was living happily with the humans. But in his heart, he wanted to bring the blue Oni back home.
Oh.
The crimson Oni didn't know where to find the blue Oni. His search took him up the highest mountains and across the widest rivers. He found many traces of the blue Oni, but
I think this is the actual tale.
Yeah.
it became the blue Oni was hiding on purpose. So just as the blue Oni had once done, the crimson Oni left him a letter.
Dear Owl, I've made lots of human friends now, and I want to have a big party for everyone. I want all my friends to be there. That means you too, Owl. If you don't want to meet me, you can just watch from a distance.
The blue Oni snuck back to the village and hid in the shadows.
Aw.
He saw the great feast and roaring
It's a
fire,
trap.
and
The
longed to
trap.
join in.
No.
Though his stomach rumbled, the blue Oni remembered the oath of old and kept his distance. Suddenly, he jumped. The crimson Oni was right behind him.
It was a trap.
Hey.
It was a trap
You're
for
finally
of
back.
friendship.
Come on. I'll introduce you. It's time everyone met my best friend.
Damn, what a happy ending. I like it.
Hey, Traveler! Remember that pit at the bottom of the chasm?
Nope, I don't know what you're talking about.
The one that the giant pillar smashed into.
Nope.
Paimon took a quick peek before we left last time.
Mm-hmm.
There was something of light coming from inside.
Hmm.
Don't you think that's a little strange?
Are you trying to tell me something, Paimon?
So you've been wondering about that
So go
too,
to your
huh?
quests and let's see if we can just go to it.
Oh, I am. I just want to see what she says. Sound like they're like, oh, you could do this quest now. Looks like I could. It is. Isn't it? Wait. What quest is it?
It's either unexpected guest or through mists of smoke and forests dark.
Actually, Paimon. That's Sumeru. This is the chasm. Okay, it's this one probably.
Oh, so yeah, you can just do it.
Hell yeah. Let me at least teleport over there. Actually, this is going to be irrelevant because you're going to teleport back somewhere else knowing you. But yeah, that's awesome.
A little bit.
I'll just stop right there then. Actually, I'm curious on how many little Prism Jimmy thingies I got. Hell yeah, 89.
A whopping 80. You do have another letter, I think, that you can open and get another 200.
If you ever want to trade
Oh,
tactics,
so I could just do one roll if I wanted to.
I'm always ready.
Send out a letter? Like one of these things?
Yeah, a mail? Huh, that's weird. I got one earlier.
Did you not collect it?
Maybe it was the second one that you got and I didn't get yet. Oh well, whatever, it's fine.
Heck yeah. What are these? All right. What the hell is this? Oh, the netball.
Oh yeah, for the world quest of using it to capture animals.
Oh, so I can capture Pokemon now. Sweet.
Kind of.
Kind of. All right.
Then you can activate the constellations on your characters as well.
Constellations. Oh, right. Yes. We. Boom. Boom. Who
He's
else?
like 2 or 3 now, right?
Yeah, he's at 2. What's the other one?
Toma.
That's right. Where are you, Toma? Oh, there. Hell yeah, Tommy. Talking about you. All right. I guess that's it. Well, fun as always. Oh, and we'll hit up Chasm and then Sumeru, unless something else stops me. That would be unfortunate. Hello, Serious Cake. Tommy C6 is pretty good.
Toma. They're talking about Toma C6.
Oh.
It's
Oh.
alright.
Heck yeah. How are you doing? We're actually just about to end stream. We do this every Sunday. Sunday/Monday. Just go through the Genshin storyline / Archon quest / story quest / probably not world quest anytime soon, but I should. But yeah. Anyways, it's fun. You all have a good night. Thanks for coming. And thanks for Teppy for raiding earlier today. Anyways, have a good night. Bye-bye.